BrodieKingdom@gmail.com.
Repeat.
They can find the link somewhere and click on it.
But the link.
Been since 17 years, and it's home to the Be More Like Us brand. About the city, then show the world they too can be more like us. From hoodies to tees, sweatsuits to more, be easy after all. So visit our website.
Did you share that?
And
Yes, I just shared it.
I was like, please.
That was fast.
That's W.
So all of them will be on your page. That's why I do it.
Okay.
I just saw somebody who actually watched that shit.
Order to do. 443.
Y'all everywhere.
Again, 443.
Right, a few around here.
Also get this game out on social media and upload it so you will not get your Be More Like Us page, and we will ensure it's posted to our page. And Mr. B, see forever, Twitter, FREEZ, the number 4 EVER. And Mr. B Easy Forever, Instagram, again at MRBEZ, the number 4 EVER.
One last drop for you. What you the Berlin drop and we rock and rolling.
At MRBEZ, the number 4 EVER 410. BE's Clothing Company, home of the Be More Like Us brand name.
I'm not doing that shit.
It stands for one that's involved heavily in both. I want to hear from you.
Yeah,
I'm
pay for ads, huh?
Ravens fan, and I want to find out who's not a fan of the Orioles and Ravens. I want to hear from you on Monday night from 7:30 to 9:30. Please call in. You will love it. Only on WMEG. And also like, follow, and share Troy King Brodie on Facebook. Again, it's Troy King Brodie, so you can interact with me. And again, welcome to Birdland with King Brodie.
Y'all need WMEG Radio.
You ready? Every time. Every time.
My next guest is a man that's going to put together some grooves that'll make you want to move. Put your hands together for Mr. King.
Woo, what's up, everybody? Welcome to Birdland. It's your man here, King Brodie. I have my sidekick, the Night of the Sound Table, DJ Rock Nice.
What up? Cut up. You got to have acting. Y'all see that?
Man, I have not been here.
In a month.
Did y'all just laugh at that?
Yes.
We got a crew here tonight, y'all. No, it hasn't been that long, man, but it does feel.
See, these are inner city kids, TC. You from the county. They'll beat you up. Listen.
From the county. I live in the county. I'm from the city, man. I live in.
I jack you for your chain and your jersey.
How many times did you get bullied, man? See, you and bullying is different now.
Yeah, because they just gonna text it to you. I'm gonna beat you up. LOL.
Oh man, okay, look. We got some nice little children in here tonight, so we're gonna behave.
Come on. They probably in the hickey and everything.
No, wait a minute, wait a minute. So y'all, are y'all losing? Y'all on camera right now. Y'all comfortable?
Come on, man. Beat you up, Troy.
Look, I'm gonna let you introduce.
Nah, I can't. The person that's responsible for them introduced, because I don't want to
Oh,
miss
it's
anything.
okay. This is your
Listen,
chance.
I know to stay in my lane. They ain't gonna catch me in the hallway by the elevator. No, sir. Let him introduce me.
I'm gonna let you introduce him. It's all on you.
Alright, how's everybody doing? This is
Come closer so the folks
Yeah,
can hear.
you move up.
He can give us the Barry White. How y'all doing? Either one of them, they work.
So it's Coach Zig, founder of Maryland Blaze Track Club, here with three wonderful athletes. I have Natalie W. In the 8 and under age group. I have Makai S. from the 8 and under boys age group, and we have Caden W. From the 10 boys age group. And they are looking to go to Junior Olympics and looking for some support from our lovely community.
So, Troy, let's make this easy.
Okay.
Not your right pocket, your left pocket. Just give them everything that's in your left pocket.
Am I left?
Yeah. Not your right pocket. Everything that's in your left, just give them everything that's in your left
That's the
pocket.
wrong pocket.
No, it's the right pocket. The fact that it's the wrong pocket.
It ain't the left pocket. Is that how you do it?
It's for the children, man. And stop at 7-Eleven, you can get them $20. Come on, Troy. Don't do it like
You spend $20 at 7-Eleven.
you did it like that.
So look, y'all trying to go to Iowa.
Yes. So the Amateur Athletic Union (AAU) has the Junior Olympics coming up in Des Moines, Iowa, and on July 29th to August 5th. And we're looking to. So I'll start off first with Caden. He's going to be running the 200, the 400, and he's part of the 4x4 relay team for the 10 boys. And then we have Makai here. He's going to be running the 400 meters open and the 4x100 meter relay. And then we have Natalie over here. She's going to be running the 400 and doing the long jump at the prestigious Junior Olympics. You have to qualify there. You just can't go there. You just can't pay your registration and go. You have to make it.
So how long have y'all been doing this? Like each.
So just to give just some background, we launched our track club in August of 2022. So we're brand new, going into our first year. Last year we were running through, which we still have our recreation program, which is Perry Hall Youth Track, and we launched, did like a pre-launch towards the end of the spring, and a lot of the athletes that were in our recreation program moved into our pilot club launch in the spring. So and then we transitioned to a full launch in this past August, and so we're just hitting our first year operation for Maryland Blaze Track Club. So Caden has been running from last spring to this year, so he's brand new. He's been running for just about 1 year. He actually qualified during our pre-launch last summer, so he actually participated in Junior Olympics, and he was an All-American for the 400 meters. Makai, he is brand new to track. We've been training him for, I would say, about 3 months now. So it's pretty astonishing thing that he's done, starting just running for about 3 months, and has come into shape and is competing right there nationally with some of the best athletes in the entire country. And same thing for Natalie. She's been running for the same amount of time, for about 4 months. So she's brand new as well, and she's one of all three of these athletes are some of the top athletes in their age groups in the entire nation. So we're definitely happy of their progress. Our brand new runners, and I was considered Caden a brand new runner as well. He's only been running for a year.
Wow. Man. That's something really. Man, we got to give them another round of applause, man. Now let's talk about where we have destroyed, because every time we see our youth on the media, it's always something negative, right?
That's right.
Where your Fox 45s, your 13s, where are they at now? They don't want to showcase that. So that's why we're taking it upon ourselves to show that our kids are doing something positive. And what I really want to do, I want all of our very lay listeners, we got to support these kids, man. We're going to start. First thing I'm doing is I'm starting off. WMEG is pledging $50 to these three kids that we're starting there. The second thing I want to do is anyone that's listening to us right now, if you have a business, if you pledge at least $25 to these kids going, you're going to get a 30-second commercial here on WMEG. If you pledge at least $50, you're going to get a 60-second commercial here on WMEG. We got to get behind these kids. You can't say, oh, our youth is lost if we're not here to give our youth the foundation to give them a positive start.
Exactly.
So y'all tuning to us week after week. Y'all want to cut the bobo with us and you want to talk about us going to where we're going for to get our food. Where we're going at?
For what part?
For our food. Where we going to get the food at? The place we're going to eat at.
Oh, the place out in Dundalk?
No, not that one. Where we going for the back, man? Where we?
Oh, Texas?
Right.
Texas Roadhouse?
The money we can spend in Texas Roadhouse is nowhere near what we can give to these kids.
Now the difference is I won that one. So
I understand.
I just want to make sure I had to contribute to Texas.
So we gonna put these kids.
Look, I'm making sure I'm gonna throw my 25 today.
Yes.
To donate.
And before y'all leave, I'm gonna cash app you all $50 from me. Matter of fact, if y'all give me the cash app, I can do it right now while we on in. Somebody give me the cash app, and I'll send it from W.
We'll say it loud. We'll put it out there. But I'm definitely.
And I think they got some GoFundMe's and all going on. We want
all
the supporters to really get behind these kids, man. And let's do it, because if we don't sit in front of them, then they're going to be sitting behind us. And we don't want them behind us because that means they're hitting us across the head.
See, I had flashback when we were younger.
Never mind.
We wouldn't go there. See, if someone would have helped you, never mind. But so when
if they go to Maryland Blaze Track Club on Instagram and Maryland Blaze Track Club on Facebook, they'll have access to the story. The GoFundMe links for all three of the athletes are on there. So once they click on the story for Instagram and Facebook, they'll be able to see it right there. So
okay, and I'm gonna make sure I will share it on my page as well. And I know Rock's gonna share it on all the WMEG pages. We'll definitely put it out there. And when is this again?
this is July 29th to August 5th.
Okay.
So we're gonna be leaving next week.
Okay, we need to get this going now.
End of next week.
And I repeat, any business that's watching us right now, if you donate at least $25, WMEG is giving you a 30-second commercial free. If you donate a minimum of $50, we're going to give you a 60-second commercial free.
I'm going to call them out.
Yeah, call them out.
Pull out Johnny.
Say it again. Say it
all the time. Johnny Lane, where you at? Pull out Johnny Lane. I need you to put something out here. Yale.
And I got one even better for Johnny. Johnny, if you don't get him a cash donation, them kids going to be gone a week. Send them with some Johnnies. They got some resources with them. Resources with them for $5 or something. Man. You can send them with some food or something.
They sell by packs.
So if you don't want to give them a monetary donation, let's support them, make it a little easier for them while they're going out.
And I will say Johnny is good. He likes doing charity stuff. Yeah. I'm expecting something from him. So as a matter of fact, if we don't hear from him before we get off the air today, I'm gonna call him.
And he's smoking?
I'll be smoking, yeah.
We got his card sitting right here. I know he better. Listen. His card sitting right here.
Yale, look, we done heard stories that Yale is 120. We heard about him wrestling and playing football with the leather helmets. But yeah, we've been around. We heard about your sports, man. It's for the kids, man.
Shelly and Lenise.
Oh. And should I mention the Queen?
Oh, Queen Brodie. Listen, don't play with us.
But she can't hear us right now because she's at it.
Me said, cash apps, Troy.
Call them out.
Call her who?
Can we put your cash app?
Yeah, repeat the cash app.
Yeah.
Mine's $ESPACE 38. So E space 38.
Say it again, Rock.
I didn't. She got to come to the mic and say it because I didn't remember it.
It's $ESPACE 38 or E space 38.
Did y'all hear that? And you tell them yours.
$ first name Jamila, JAMILLA, Kamara, KAMARA.
Now, Troy, listen. The WMG family is $125 in. Bet not one person on that thing better not say nothing to us. We didn't put our money where our mouth is.
Okay. All right.
Let's get you yours. Hold on. Somebody from WMG family. Get you $50. Hold on. You can sit in the market and come on. So we need, Troy. We need our WMG family. The force is watching. Nicole, I need you to send a text out. She's watching. Nicole, I need you to send a text out right now. We need at least $3 from each member from WMG. Can you do that right now while we're on the air? And that should put us where we need to be. So we at least start with $175 for these kids. Okay, that's it, right, Troy? Thumbs up, Enforcer, if you got the message we just said.
I'm 25 and look, and I'm still, there's some people I'm going to see tomorrow.
Mm-hmm.
I will, between now and tomorrow, I'll make sure if we haven't heard from Johnny Lang, I'll make sure I head out there.
Johnny's a good guy. He owns four like Johnny's.
Plus, I end up, he's going to get money from me too. So,
Johnny?
I'm not going to pull like Johnny's and not. I'll probably end up making a donation myself by getting it to him. He'll say keep it and give it to you. So who knows?
So watch what a great do. This is what we're gonna do, Troy.
Don't forget Bob.
Oh, we gotta is Bob doing that? We're gonna go down the list with Bob, but this is what we gonna do. Watch what we gonna do, Troy.
Okay.
We're gonna get them one by one. Because that's for the children, right, Troy?
That's right.
All right. Watch what we doing.
Lord.
Watch what we doing. Listen.
Somebody.
Watch. We gonna listen.
I don't know what's going to happen.
It's for the children. How you doing?
Yes.
All right, we're sitting in the studio right now with 3 wonderful kids that's on their way to Iowa to compete for the Junior Olympics, and they're raising money to go. And what me and Troy believe is, if we can keep them off the streets, they won't be climbing in our windows to bust up in our head in our house. And we're raising funds.
And they're fast too.
Yeah. And so far, WMEG has really done a good thing. We had 125, but we need another 50. So we're asking all the people that remotely love WMEG to send $3 to $5. Can you cash app these people $3 to $5?
Send me the information.
All right, we're going to do it in a second. We're going to make our next phone call. We thank you. We appreciate you. Hey, say thank you, guys. Y'all say thank you. All right. Now, we'll call you back because we got to get the money for the children, all right? We'll see you information. All right. There's one. Hold on, y'all.
Is that Google?
Yes. We're going to get the money for these kids. And then listen, I need you to cash at me $5 for these kids. These kids going to Iowa to compete in the Junior Olympics, and they need money. Cash at me $5 right now. You can't tell me no.
Tell them on the air.
Cash at, you on the radio, and if we gonna talk bad about you, you don't cash at me $5 right now. Cash at me $5 so we can send it to these kids. Are you doing it while we on the air? Listening. That's supposed to be yes.
Is that better, Nicole? Let me know if the echo is still there.
Are you doing? How you got the people to call? You see how he get blank? Are you doing it, man? Yes or no? You holding me up?
Maybe he's looking for
his cash app.
What's up, Valerie? Valerie, send a little something for the kids.
Yeah, come back to you. Because we got a time period. We got to call these people. I'll call you back. All right?
Is he still there?
I hung up on him. We're going to the next one. Damn, but we're gonna get this money for these kids right now.
All right.
I think she got a nose done.
Hey, listen, you're live on the radio right now. We're trying to send these kids to Iowa. They're competing in the Junior Olympics, and we're raising a whole bunch of money for them. I need you to cash out me $5 for these kids right now.
And Nicole says, "What's the organization?"
So do you want them to cash out it to me and I send y'all the cash out at once, or do y'all want them to individual? How y'all want the GoFundMe? You rather do GoFundMe? Let's get the GoFundMe information and you can send it straight to their GoFundMe. You take the information now. All right. Huh?
It's actually.
I can text you?
Or I could just send it to you and you can send it to the
All right, well.
Oh, man, it's gangster, man.
Send me the $5 so we get these kids some money. Is your mother over there too?
He is not.
Oh, you down. Is my son still there?
He is.
Send $5 for him too, because he live in another state.
I'm not sending $5 for you.
Well, he live in another state. Money from both states.
It's international.
All right. Well, send me the $5 so we can send these kids the money. All right.
Okay.
And tell Maria to send $5 too. That's all y'all wants to go. All right.
Good day.
Bye.
Look, Nicole is asking, what's the organization?
Maryland Blaze Track Club.
Maryland Blaze?
Maryland Blaze Track Club.
Maryland Blaze Track Club.
Hey, how many calls I made, Troy?
One.
All right.
You got to start over. I only heard one.
It's fine.
So I need 10. I need 10 more.
All right. I'll let the kids.
10 more.
All right. We calling them now. We let the kids. We press for time. We got to get them in and out of here. Hey, brother, how you feeling?
Hey, what's up, bro?
You live on the radio. Listen, I have a group of kids that's in the studio with us right now, and they're going to Iowa because they compete in the Junior Olympics. So we raising money for them to go. I need you to cash out me $5 for these kids.
$5 for the kids. You know, right all the time now, bum. So you know we love kids.
When you can see me. Before they go, I can get them all their money.
All right, I got you, brother.
All right.
You know I'm gonna send it your way right now.
Thank you. Good job.
All right.
All right. That's two, right?
That's two. Either way, it's Iowa. I just want y'all to know it is in this country. Where the Rock is sending y'all. I didn't say anything about Emerson. I didn't say Emerson. We village dudes, so we
all right, so one thing so far. So now let's find another one, right, Troy?
Right.
All right.
You technically have two.
I know. And we need to call Chicago because that's where Shelly and them are. They in Chicago. We're gonna make them send money.
You think they can get you the phone?
Yeah, I know she could. I'm gonna call her in a second. I'm just trying to go down the list. They can't say they didn't see the broadcast or they didn't hear it. We call them direct. Hello?
Hello.
Hey, listen, you love them? Yeah.
With kids.
With kids. We got kids in the studio with us today. And we have this wonderful, wonderful track team. And they're going to, where is it, Troy?
Iowa.
They're going to Iowa to compete in the Junior Olympics. And they we trying to send them there for a week and we're raising funds. So what me and Troy doing, we're going down our phone list and we're calling everybody to have everybody cash up us $5 for these kids.
All right, I'm going to cash app it down. Bye.
Good. All right, Troy.
You want to roll, man. You want to roll.
Damn. We got to keep it going. You know what I mean? So you can't say that we didn't ask him.
As soon as I see anybody
that we know,
the regulars, I'm gonna let you know, and then you call them.
All right.
They let's say hidden. Nah, they not. This works. It's like a test-a-thon.
Shelly, how you doing? Listen, you live on it right now.
We're kids,
and we sitting in the studio with kids. Troy, where we trying to send them to?
We're trying to send them to Iowa.
They're going to Iowa for the Junior Olympics. And we raising money. So we're calling all the people that love us here, welcome to Berlin, to tell them to cash up us $5 for these kids.
Okay, it's the game right now.
Oh, the Cubs game? You know, phone look at the Cubs game. If you don't send $5 tonight, you gotta send $10 tomorrow.
Barely. I mean, once I gotta go inside soon, so I will send it though.
If you don't send it, what's the coach name? Coach, what's your name?
Coach Ziggs.
Cash that we can send it to you.
Maryland Blaze Track.
I know that. Yeah, we can send it to you.
Man, who the Cubs
playing?
Yeah, Nationals.
They can win that one. They can win that. You know, DC fans, y'all, it's all about
Fedora.
Raven. Listen. Well, he didn't interfere with the money.
We're not getting y'all another
Orioles. We should have interviewed a little more.
Yes.
Then
you raise you some money.
No, I'm a Ravens fan.
Oh my! It was hurting to say it.
We know kids for the kids.
I was raised in New York and Boston. Yeah.
Oh. Team.
Which football team do I like?
Yes.
The Bills and the Patriots.
I mean, I like the Lions, but I'm just throwing it out there.
When it's in the NFC, he got two teams that we gotta look at. See, we're about to.
Yes.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah, we are done with them.
Right.
Oh, we need to come up. We need to.
Exactly. All the money.
You don't like Lamar Jackson? Y'all not Lamar fans? I know that kid. Make sure I was recording this. All right, we gonna got on orange. We're gonna.
How you spell the name of the team? Everybody's asking for the name of the team now. Well, how you spell the name of the team?
Maryland.
Maryland.
Blaze. BALZE. Track Club.
Going to Iowa.
Yeah. If they go to the team's social media, they'll see their GoFundMe's in the story.
Okay.
So they can't miss it.
And then Shelly gonna send him a picture of her in front of the stadium.
A Patriots fan just popped on here too, man.
Go
you know who it is.
Go Pats.
Wink just popped on.
We're gonna call you Wink.
We get a donation, Wink.
We're ready to call Wink right now. Let me finish sending this.
It didn't even hurt to say it. Oh man, we go at it.
We're gonna tell one of the kids here. They like the Patriots. Come on, Troy. We got like 15 minutes.
Look, I get it together. The camera's not on me right now. All right, I'll be all right in a minute. I have to take the Bills back. Okay. Bills for the Bills. Oh man, it didn't even sound right. Buffalo? Wait a minute. How Buffalo and they're in the same division? Huh?
Yeah.
Oh, look, he's like, go Patriots. The kid is a winner.
Oh, we must have heard it.
Yeah.
We calling them
now, Wink. And tell him, look, make sure he knows the kid. Let me put y'all on that. We don't want Wink yelling.
Hello. Johnny like and the Winkler.
All right, we're gonna don't go anywhere, Johnny.
Hey, I was getting these shades, bro.
You was getting what shades?
Tell them kids are here. You gotta tell them, Johnny.
What's the shade? Window shades, man.
Shades for
a house. Fiddly stuff.
Say no favor. You can get to you in a second. Hey, Johnny, we need a favor.
The kids here, Johnny.
The kids here, Johnny, so keep it PG.
People say.
That's right. If you see, hey, listen.
Yeah.
First of all, tell me the favor because this wonderful lady here helping me, and I don't want her to tell me to get the heck out of here.
All right. Well, we need a favor from her too.
But
we have some wonderful kids in the studio, Johnny.
Yes, ma'am.
I think you're very
Don't you hate when they on the radio?
Is it work?
Something.
At 8 o'clock.
All right. Yes, ma'am.
Johnny.
It's
So we got these wonderful kids in the studio with us today, and they did really, really awesome, and they're competing. Where they going, Troy?
Iowa.
They're going to Iowa for the Junior Olympics. And we're raising money and all to get there. But see, you're really, really special because they said they like to eat Pollock Johnny's, even though they're Patriots fans. So we want you, Mr. Lane, to do one or two things. We want you to either donate a couple of dollars to send these kids to where, Troy?
Iowa.
If you don't have cash on hand, the moms here going to be with them for a week, and they got to feed them. You can send them with a pack of Johnny's or something.
I can do both.
Troy.
You making it happen. You make it. Well, look, I'm coming up tomorrow, there, Johnny. So I'll collect, and I will.
Before we get out of here, I know because I want to mention everybody. I don't know that truly is absolutely terrible.
He gonna sneak in.
I mean, you talk about scamming and scared. We're not going to do this. We need this weight back. I'm trying to get in the training.
I'm glad we came.
That's his phone.
But I know what he's saying.
I know what he's saying too. But
Now, I was out of town, man.
Troy, while Johnny trying to get that Android together.
See, it's only the iPhone.
It's the Android. Everybody else
It's only iPhone users are haters. That's all.
Hey, guys.
Because
yes, Johnny. All right, where can you put that for, Johnny?
I love you guys.
All right, we love you too, Johnny. Hey, Winkler.
See you tomorrow.
Winkler, you it's some kids here, they Patriots fans, and we didn't put them out the station. So that alone, we need your household to donate at least $5 to these kids.
We're gonna do more than that. I'll send it to you guys. You and I'll work it out. I'll send it to you. You give it to them.
See, Wink, you ain't a bad guy after all.
That's a Patriots fan right there.
Patriots fan.
Yeah.
No Max. Brady forever.
Oh my.
Brady forever. The coach. Thumbs up.
The leader of the team. That's perfect. He's training them to be winners.
I don't know how he's getting to win, Troy. Where they going?
Iowa.
I'm gonna be there because he's not too smart of a guy. What's the fan? He did the Boston Red Sox is never with yellow jerseys.
Wink's an O's fan. There you go. Wink, he's winning now.
Boston Red Sox and y'all wear yellow jerseys. This is confusing. Let's do it.
They don't always wear yellow. You get Lenice's number?
No, I don't know Lenice.
Lenice, we need a donation for the kids.
For the kids. We're going to scan the yes, Lenice. All right, we're going to make a phone call. Then we're going to get the kids out the way and get into our real regular sports show, okay? We'll call you back.
Yeah, I got something to say. Oh, well, when the kids are gone.
All right. We got the way.
We need Yale now.
I'm going to call Yale, but
Okay.
I'm trying to check and see where we are with what's names. $17 ain't where we want to be.
$17?
That's where we are so far.
Oh, no. How many people?
2.
Oh, okay. All right.
We're gonna follow with that. We're gonna get y'all your money. Trust me.
Yeah. So we have to figure out because I'll go get the Polite Johnny stuff, and then we just have to figure out. You can work out with Rockway. We'll meet you or whatever.
Nah, just you before they leave, they're gonna make sure they got all the information you need so you can get it directly to them.
Okay. Y'all live in Baltimore? You're not in Boston, are you?
Nah.
I had said that with a little attitude.
Yeah, because really.
I'll have to go up 95 some kind of way.
Fast.
Pronunciation.
Wink here. Hold on, Wink.
Yeah.
Hello?
Yeah.
Yeah, I can barely hear you.
You got an Android.
You want a plane? What's going on? No, he's got an iPhone.
He ain't no iPhone.
Like y'all.
He ain't no iPhone.
Y'all haters, man.
iPhones don't have that kind of problem. He should be call you back.
Yeah, you gotta wait till he's in the house. iPhone. How many iPhones? iPhones, everybody iPhones? iPhones.
Hello?
There you go.
What is the situation going on?
We like I'm feeling like Will Smith.
Small situation going on.
You don't talk about the people below.
Y'all always do. Y'all ain't.
We got some wonderful kids in the studio with us, and they can
This spring track. Iowa.
yeah, they're gonna go to Iowa. And
Iowa, no, Iowa.
what they're gonna do for Iowa. You said Iowa.
That sound like Texas. Go ahead, Iowa, yeah.
To run real fast and compete and jump really far. And we're raising money for them.
For a long time.
Yeah, and they're gonna be going a long time. So we're taking donations and raising money for them. So far, everybody has done something special for the kids. Don't let us down, Yale. Don't make us look bad. We need you to make a donation from I'll Be Smoking to the kids. Can you make a small donation to these kids?
You gotta say big because it's gonna be small.
Sure, how much?
Because listen, Coach got a laundry list of stuff he needs.
This is recorded,
You tell us what you want to pledge to these kids.
Hold on, Lenise, I got you.
When do they need the money?
Yesterday?
Yeah, they're leaving the end of the week.
Yeah, they leave at the end of the week.
All right, put me down for $50.
Yeah, I got a commercial for you, yeah. I got a commercial for you.
You missed that part. We say any business that donated $50 or more, they get a free 60-second commercial on WMEG. So you just pay for your commercial, brother. Good job. And we're gonna make sure you get all that information, and we're gonna have the enforcer make sure she collects from everybody. This the enforcer right here. Hold on, Yale.
To accept, press 1. To send a voicemail, press 2.
Hey,
To accept, press 1. To send a voicemail, press 2.
Yes.
Do you have PayPal?
Nicole may have it. Let me
Okay, somebody's ready to send PayPal.
let me get her on the line, and she can.
Hold on, I'll get it for you in a second. Hold on, Lenise, I got you too.
All right, Troy. We got 12 minutes left, and then
I'm just mad I can't get all of them to talk when it's just me. But okay.
Oh, you
Kids, I ain't gonna be in my feelings.
hello.
It's like when I try to get a little.
Her and this Android. That's why I hate
It's your
Android.
phone, man.
It's not.
Yeah.
And she left-handed. You know, left-handed people think
Ain't nothing wrong with left-handed people.
they.
Your call is forwarded to an
That sounds like your phone to me.
No,
Her
because
side.
See, I told you, iPhone. He got to talk about us. He's that.
I mean, I just been hearing you talk smack.
oh, yeah.
Listen to us when y'all get home. Like play this back and you listen to what I say after y'all leave, and then you can call in. Like, plus, y'all gotta if you can call us while you're there. You know, let us know.
Yeah, give us an update of everything that's going on right here.
And any video, anything, I'll gladly share it.
Absolutely.
This is gonna be a yearly thing, right?
Yeah. Everything.
Hello?
How's it?
Hello? Yes. Can you hear us now? Can you hear me now? Can you hear? Is you on an Android? Listen, Nicole, we need you to do some things. Yeah. Slow down, Nicole. Listen to what we need you to do. You listening?
Yes. You do not have this.
See this business. We was getting this paper. Listen, these kids, look, Nicole, they came here with sticks and chains and stuff. You know I had them kids beating on me.
Got y'all sounding like the Warriors.
These kids are holding me hostage until they get their money. Listen, yeah. Yale's on the phone, Nicole. He made a pledge. Can you make sure Yale pay us?
Serious? No, this is for real.
That's for real, Nicole.
$50.
Yes, he pledged $50.
He gonna pay you.
He'll make sure you get the money.
Okay. Read into the paper, but please keep checking you. This is very information is kept on so that I can this location and where do we connect that to?
He's asking you where to send the cash app to. Tell him send the cash app to you, and we can send it to the coach all at one time.
You need to text her?
The coach will text you some information. Her number is 410.
Hello?
That's right. He's saying it over there. Let me just talk it. So we can block out the numbers. We got the children. What's your name again, young man? What's your name? What's your name? Slide over some so you can be seen. Camera right there. Say your name. And your name. Trying to disguise all phone numbers. That's all.
Anyway, because the other two are Patriots and they're like the Ravens. Only thing gonna get gonna get some money is Natalie.
And people looking right now on the camera, you can see a man. He's got on a purple shirt. He's fake. He is not a Ravens fan. He's
a Lions fan.
The Lions.
Who's your child?
Barry Sanders, yes. But, yo, so y'all seen
Ever.
I give you Barry Sanders. I give
Calvin Johnson, best receiver ever.
No. Now okay. Now you take the camera off. He's hallucinating over there.
Yeah, Nicole.
You doing too much at one time, sir. Listen to my voice.
All right, listen to your voice.
You to Maryland Blaze Track Club, correct?
Yes.
Oh, look at his face.
I need you to where are we sending the money so I can fix it, put it in the business day live. So people could keep it thinking, what's the organization where we send the money, but y'all keep kids and they don't know what to do because they want to happen.
All right, well, we're not going to say nothing, but we're going to let the coach go ahead, Troy.
No, I'm saying we did it earlier.
They
so
weren't listening.
we need to keep
She left me.
Can you hear me?
Is that Yale?
Yeah, that's Yale.
Okay. I'm going to you just contact me and let me know where to send the cash app. And I'll send the cash app. I'm getting ready to go into the stadium to film a Ravens commercial. So I'll be out of communications until after midnight tonight. So just let me know what I need to do, where I need to send it, and I'll talk to y'all later.
All right, yeah, we're going to talk about this going into the stadium business too, Yale.
All right, yeah, we got you.
All right, that's Yale Beverly from I Be Smoking Meats and Barbecue. Oh yeah, I'm definitely. I got gangster up that shit.
We trying to get it. We hello.
Hello.
Don't take any more calls, man. Give her the.
Yeah, we trying to. Are you there? All right. Well, we trying to give you the information so you can get the stuff to send to the coaches.
I can. So also,
well, hold on, Nicole. I'm sending it the cash app, the coach's cash app now. What's the coach's cash app?
Maryland Blaze Track.
All one word, right?
Yes.
We got to work on his memory skills.
BLAZE.
Yes.
Track.
That's the cash app money sign.
All right.
You did put Maryland on there, not Iowa, right?
Iowa.
Nicole just sent it to you. Now, so far, Nicole, I do have $17 that was sent to me. I'm going to forward it to you. And then from this moment on, we'll send everything to you. You can send one cash app to the coach. I'm going to send it to you now. All right. Thank you. We appreciate you. All right. Troy, is it anything else that we need to do? Troy.
I'm gonna let there's a couple of people that did ask. The Queen just asked, Lanice just asked, so I'll take care of them.
Okay.
And make sure y'all get, and then I'll go up to Polak Johnny's, whatever he has. So I'll work out something, or if there's an address server, we can meet up, and then and I'll get you that stuff.
Okay. Before
we go too, and don't forget. Yeah, you want me to sign it? You want me autograph? You want to spend it once I.
What, they want you to sign the money?
Yeah, I was like, hey, let me have my moment.
All right, sign something for me too.
No. See, come back. I might see my signature and it might roll back from Iowa.
Price in the room over 30. All right. So y'all at least 30.
You're not about to tell us. Look, they don't have time for this story that's not going to be true, and you're going to look. Right now, everybody's
What a cassette tape is?
no.
Yes.
I got a few in my house.
This is
Like,
this is a wax story. They
DJ,
don't have time,
right?
They don't have time.
And when I first started DJing, I was a little bit older than them, not much, but a little bit older than them when I started DJing. And someone that claimed to be my friend said they was going to sell my cassette tapes for me, right? Because I'm not messy, I'm just going to say their initials, okay? Troy Brodie decided to sell my mixtapes. Now, I'm quite sure y'all can add, right? If he sold my mixtapes for $10 each, and I gave him a whole box, and there's 10 tapes in a box, how much should that be? On, right?
I'm sorry. How much? How many this time? What's the number?
How many was in the box?
And how old were you? You were a little
older than they were.
A little older than who?
Then the kids in the room.
And how old are the kids?
From 8 to 11.
And you were what? Okay.
Older than them.
Okay. This is already bad. It's already going wrong. Go ahead. Go ahead. Finish the story.
So I gave him a box that had 10 tapes in it, right? And I never got any money from it, right? So he tells me you should do another tape. You know, maybe some other people will buy it. So I give him a whole tape with 10 in it. So now
thank you, Lenise. Thank you. They're already complaining, Rob. Go ahead. Lenise is like, Lord.
I was walking to work one day, and this guy passed by me in the car. He was bumping his tape. I said, man, what's that you listening to? He said, oh, this new kid, DJ Rock Nice. This is a mixtape. I said, wow, right? I got about 3 more blocks up the street, and I saw another guy in the car. And he was bumping his tape. I said, yo, that sound high. What is that? He said, oh, this new kid, DJ Rock Nice, right? And when I got to the shopping center, this guy drove by in this Chevy Blazer, right?
He's so
happy. Open.
He's happy to have new people. We can tell it.
It's like, what are you playing? He was like, yo, you don't know? He was like, it's the new kid in the record store. His name DJ Rock Nice. So now that's 3 tapes. I didn't hear him, right? So I called my friend, and remember, I'm not going to say their name, just the initials, because we're not messy here, right? But I called Troy Brodie, and I say, how's the tape going? He say, man, this slow, we ain't sold none.
Now, here go the problem with the story. He hear the tape, but he asked, who is that? Like this. So you got, go ahead.
I was flattered that somebody was playing my creation.
You asked 3 people, you didn't recognize your own?
I recognized it, but I just need to hear them say that it was me.
So that's like a receipt.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. And this was how long ago?
When I was close to their age.
And this was, I'm just curious, why weren't you in school?
Because I went to work after school. I was working part-time.
So you heard this in the
entrepreneurs.
Is that a city in Iowa?
Entrepreneurs.
So okay, so you were mixing at home.
Yes.
You're going to school during the day.
Yes.
And then
in the record store in the evening.
So you heard the music from
as I was walking
to the record store, or
no, I was walking from home to the record store.
From home to the record store.
Yeah,
the record store is across the street from.
But for whatever reason, I went home that day.
This day.
Yes, it was the same day. I heard 3 different people with my tape. The tapes that you said wasn't selling.
So you went from Edmondson High all the way down the bottom to where you live.
Yes.
And then you walked all the way back up, even though it's across the street.
Yes, because we needed to go home for whatever reason.
You don't know what.
I remember why I was home first.
But you remember? Oh, wait a minit. You left out something. What kind of cars were they driving?
They didn't recognize the car because they only 30.
But you remember? What kind of car?
A Nissan Maxima, a Toyota Cressida, and a Chevy Blazer.
See, you done changed. What happened to the? It started with a C. I can't remember.
No, to your prom. No.
So it was a Blazer, a Maxima,
and a Cressida, and they all was clean with tire shine on the wheels.
And they playing your music.
Yes.
Your mixtape.
Yes.
So I owe you $30.
You owe me 2. That was 2 boxes.
Didn't he say One box. Wasn't it $100 when we started?
That was one box, right? That was one box.
And how many boxes?
2 boxes. It was 2 separate mixtapes.
You told them what?
It was 2 separate mixtapes.
Wing. I need you to. Y'all know the story. Y'all done heard it 30 times. I said, I'll play the tape back. He changes it every time. You are keeping me in the same car at least.
I am. Well, listen, man, we got 9 minutes before we got to put these kids out here, man. Is there anything else we can do before? Listen, man, summer school or something.
I want you to, can you...
Such thing as a
are your mixers hooked up?
Huh? But my laptop not here.
Yeah, like, he didn't know what I was talking about then.
But my laptop not here.
I mean, can't you just play some of the songs you had on those cassettes?
I can't.
You remember any of the songs?
A lot.
Name 2 of them. Just 2.
Group Without a Pause, Public Enemy.
No, you messing with me. Group. Public Enemy on there, man.
Talk about something.
I'm sorry.
I used to talk about something to help these kids, Troy.
Wait a minute. Wings, I'll come to Dundalk and I'll swing by. He's saying I can swing by and pick up everything from his house. I will do that, Wing. And he's asking, do y'all have a goal? A goal that y'all trying to reach?
Yeah, on each of the GoFundMe's, there's a goal. So if they go to the Instagram for Maryland Blaze Track Club, if you go to the story, you'll see the GoFundMe page for each athlete. If you go to Facebook, Maryland Blaze Track Club, you'll also see the GoFundMe for each athlete on the story as well. So go to Instagram or Facebook for Maryland Blaze Track Club, and all 3 of the athletes GoFundMe, you'll see it in the story.
There you go.
Y'all did say y'all leaving on the 29th, right? That's a Saturday. See, we don't have no Saturdays in between now and Tiny Lee. Because what I was gonna say is, we light the grill up. I'll go bring the noisemaker out and just DJ for a couple hours. We invite different parents and everything out, and they could put a donation in the bucket. But we don't have no time available because I'm booked from.
Oh right, you gotta the 29th. What's it? We can figure out something because we got another show before then too. So
what about tomorrow night? Those of you that's over 21, what are y'all doing tomorrow night?
But after practice,
what time is practice over?
8
You know what? Can you give them a little more time since it's just short notice? What can we do? Something. You're there Friday too, right?
Yeah, I'm there Friday and
and Sunday.
And
just to give them some notice to let people know. We'll leave out the Boston stuff. Don't leave that out. And Detroit stuff. And Bills. All these other. Actually, I just got a job, something to do in Detroit, but they told me to make sure I'm wear a vest.
I'm great.
I had to work in. Oh Lord.
I'm gonna try to get us permission real quick.
Oh, well, we're gonna see. You gonna do it live? Let's see what happens.
Yeah. Ms. Moulton, you're the bestest in the world. We really appreciate you.
Thank you, Tina.
You do such a wonderful job, and the things you do don't go unnoticed.
What's the rest of it?
I have a question. Is it any way, or do you think it's possible that we possibly can have the coach and maybe 1 or 2 of the parents come out tomorrow night and hang out with us? They get a drink or something while they're there, and then we just make an announcement for the patrons that's there with us tomorrow, to see if we can get any donations on the spot from them. Or you don't think that's possible?
I will have to make a phone call.
Can you make a phone call
to get the okay for that?
If you do that, just either text me back or let us know, and we'll forward to the message to the coach, and we'll get them to try to come out after practice tomorrow. Just anything for the kids.
Even if if they can't do it tomorrow, find another day.
Yeah, another day before they leave.
When do they leave?
The 29th.
Or you can try it for Friday too.
Right, but we before we tell them to come out, I guess you need to clear that so we can pass the information along to them.
Me and make a phone call and I'll to you.
Thank you, you're the bestest.
You know.
What time are you usually?
Bye bye. Yeah, you
So witness. So when so the next time you tell me, I'm gonna get the comments that everybody tell
I will
them.
make it.
Because you saying that she was the bestest.
Nicole,
be fired before the 29th.
I will make a TikTok in a minute. Look, I got my TikTok skills. Look, I'll have something for you and a dance. I'll make a dance out of it.
All right, Troy. We gotta wrap this up before we got.
Let me make my phone call. Give it back to you.
All right, because we wrapping this up with the kids in 4 minutes.
All right, bye.
Bye. All right, Troy. I think we could start right there, Troy. What you think?
I think it's a great. Okay, Tina
Lockett. Y'all know Tina Lockett?
Yes.
She put information in
She
the,
put it right in there.
all information is right there. Way to go, Tina.
Yeah.
Way to go, Tina.
You the bomb queen.
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna pin that.
Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah, pin that on it so that it's there. And most people really don't like King Brodie, so they wait till he get off the air to go back to watch his show. So they think he don't get the credit because they didn't watch it live. So he had 2 people watching now and 200 people watching later.
I do get a lot. It's like people do watch it later. That's true.
His mama be on the people at the church. Girl, again, you know it's Tuesday.
Oh, that's it. Mom though. Mom's is on there tonight. She's watching tonight.
All right, so
she made those off.
We dedicated the whole first hour to the kids. Can we get down to our real business now?
What's that?
See,
I don't look. The kids are still here, so I don't even want to try to.
Good help. It's hard to find. I swear they.
Yes. What's the real business?
We got some stuff to talk about, man.
Oh, wait a minute.
We talking about 9 straight.
Wait a minute. There's Tina says attend the track meet at Mervo on Saturday. Y'all got something on Saturday?
Yeah.
And we can donate in person there too.
You know,
she's adding on. Wait a minute.
Getting
Tina Queen, Coach Queen. Who's that?
That's Coach Queen.
That's her. That's her. Okay. Look, and Wink is saying football. Wink, come. Not yet. Not yet. That's your Patriots. Okay. So I pinned the post, and I'll make sure I share it. Up until y'all gone, I'll make sure I'll post it every day until we know they'll be there.
See, my mom, you want to support Natalie. I don't want to support the other 2. I don't. Huh? Because one of them is a Panthers fan, then I don't know what they're talking about Tyreek Hill. That's either the Kansas City.
Wait, he's Patriots man. He's not a Patriots man.
Who you? Who's going to talk about the Patriots? The coach. You need to listen. You need to run a crew on him. When they get the president out of office, what is
it? What, impeachment?
Yeah, be impeached. Several times.
Oh, she got Maryland Blaze Track Club. I'm gonna keep saying that. And Iowa. I'm gonna do that part. Yes. Who do you like then? What you said? Oh, you thinking? Who? Wait a minute. You get a close up on you. Okay. Is that the Ravens?
I like the Ravens.
That's like your favorite one here.
You gonna be a track star too.
I like the Baltimore Ravens.
Yes, good job.
See that?
He your brother.
Look, the pain in here, the pain in the room.
You the little brother. When he go to sleep at night, you watch wrestling? You a little bit. You got both beds or 2 separate beds?
To do that.
He used to wrestle. All right, I'm gonna tell you a secret. Y'all got both beds or two separate beds? 2 separate beds. All right, when
he used to get beat up. I'm telling you, man.
All right, so you get in your bed tonight, right? And you pull the covers up real tight, so he think you sleep. And when he get in his bed, he pull the covers up. You quietly get out your bed. You take your pillow and just start about 10 times.
You think that's funny? Oh, let me say it again. Maryland Blaze Track Club. I'm gonna put all this in here. We're looking for donations. We need them before. Well, even if you're there, you can still get them if it's the 29th. We need some victories.
Yeah.
We need y'all, But the whole experience.
The fact that they made it that far, that means a lot.
Travel, playing outside, man. That was a big deal to me.
Yeah, it was.
Give me a chance to show off.
And I'm gonna tell y'all a secret, man. I actually coach youth athletics for like 19 years, so I know the position that
Isn't
y'all
that scary?
in.
Isn't that a scary thought?
Yeah. Listen, Don't look at the resume. Listen,
That's what we
you
should be
you
looking
can
at.
ask somebody, but no, seriously, I know what it takes to raise money. You know what I mean? Especially y'all being a new organization. So I definitely understand it. And the accomplishment that these kids are making so early on in y'all startup. That's like y'all competing in the first year. That's major.
Yes.
That's major, man. So I
Very proud of them.
Yeah. We gonna get them a new coach. Maybe Coach Tina. Coach Tina, what's your favorite football team? Because Coach Zig or Zag.
Yeah.
We about to, man, we take him, put him in the closet.
My team is the Ravens.
Nah. I'm gonna go with the Maryland Blaze. At least you got Maryland in there. That'll keep me. Are y'all like crabs, steamed crabs? Y'all do that?
I do.
Yeah.
See, that's what's wrong. See, don't do that. That's what's wrong. That's already problems over there. He don't do. He don't. He don't do that.
You don't eat crab?
See, look.
You ain't going Detroit, man.
No, he
Y'all stay on this side of the room.
Hello. Hey, listen. You live on the air now with some kids, and where they going, Troy?
Iowa.
They going to Iowa. So for the past hour, we've been raising funds for these kids.
How do you get four
Because
syllables in all right, go ahead. I'm sorry.
Tina.
Tina, hold on, don't hang out. Tina,
We trying to raise money, Tina.
hello. All right, Sean, Nicole, you call back. Give us a verdict, Nicole, because we're in the process of trying to get some more money too. Tell us what you call for, Nicole. Yes.
From 6 to 10,
Yes.
but it's no during karaoke.
Yes.
And his year, 707, that we have been approved to ask anyone that comes on anyone that we approved to get for any type of vendors that sale to have the Muslim Blaze credit.
Yeah.
If you want to the Muslim and Blaze credit, 2007 well, so I have been approval from everyone has said, you really support your brother.
So
you can donate some money, pass it out, eat, have a special
all right, thank you. We appreciate you.
Yep.
Now, Sean, you heard what we doing, right, Sean? We raising money for these kids. Well, we raising money for one of the kids. The other two, they suspect. We raising money for Natalie right now. We want to send Natalie to where, Troy?
Iowa.
We want to send Natalie to Iowa. Well, we send all of them.
That's
But we want Natalie to have a really, really good time, and we just want the other two to run. So what we did was, for the past hour, we've been calling people that we know that love kids and asking them to make a pledge. Myself, I was only asking to pledge all our people to pledge $5. So if you can find it in your heart, can you pledge $5 or more to these kids?
Yes, sir. So how do I send my pledge in?
The cash app is $. You ready?
Yes, sir.
The cash app is, I just said, $, Maryland Blaze Track. All one word.
Okay. Maryland
Blaze Track.
To go to the island.
It's fine. The cash app?
No.
Oh, when it's for. Oh, and when it says what it's for, just put, say it again, Troy.
What, Iowa?
Junior Olympics. Just when they say for, what's for, just say Junior Olympics.
Wait a minute, Tina put up Zelle, Cash App, Venmo. Wait a minute.
Yeah, she put that's all of our accounts.
Oh, Tina's getting busy over there.
Yeah, let me pin that one.
That's her. Vet manager.
And Sean, we greatly appreciate it because Troy over here showing off.
Who you talking to?
Don't you worry about it. They know you, and they know how you are.
Oh, then they know it's you. Then if they know that, who you talking to?
So we greatly appreciate you, Sean.
Okay, no problem. I sent my donation in.
Thank you. We appreciate you.
Thanks, Sean.
No problem.
I appreciate it. I'll call you back.
Okay.
All right. Who's Sean? Walmart.
Okay. Okay, got you. I moved over.
I done worked more in the last 35 minutes than I did in the last month.
Year. I'm definitely gonna push this. So now I got the Zelle, the Cash App, and the Venmo. I'm gonna every day. I'm gonna post it at the top of my page every day. And I am the event manager.
I just saw what I said.
She must have heard me say that.
I just saw what she sent. The next time WMEG have an event and these people don't do what they doing there, listen, I'm getting on my Martin Luther King soapbox. I promise you.
Hey,
they the kids.
And I got some, look, I got some rounds to make this week, so I will be doing some collecting for y'all. And I even mentioned to some people that I know I need to be able to watch today.
Are y'all familiar with child labor laws? Because we got some trash. We need to take out some vacuums. Some windows to be cleaned. What you say, Troy? Your truck need to be washed. Both of my motorcycles can be cleaned. Hey, listen.
We might take a cycle.
I was You're not gonna let somebody from Detroit.
Definitely can't touch my body. Blue one is mine.
Soon to be mine.
Yeah, blue one is mine. And then I got a
Is it out front?
It's out front.
Oh yeah. That's no alarm on it.
I just told you these kids are challenged.
Hey, they're not strong enough, so you know they're gonna have help. Detroit dude.
These kids are challenged, and we're trying to keep them from central booking, and you're trying to show them how to get to central booking.
I'm gonna need y'all to come through during the season too.
No, they need.
Yeah, I'm gonna need y'all to come by.
Come back, especially the coach can.
Oh, yeah. Because we need, we always invite
somebody to
top Ravens. Y'all come up in there.
We do a lot of recruiting in the fall, so we can just recruit, give some information on
They're offered.
I enjoy it, man. You do too. Stop playing.
They can't come back no more. Natalie, you can come back. Natalie, whenever you want to come back, you can come back. She's the sweetest person on this team. She's so polite.
Y'all can recruit. And we'll just talk, it's just if y'all lose. Look, those schedules come in and then y'all get beat up.
Look,
you gonna have me check the schedule real quick. Actually had the Patriots schedule.
Who grade you in 11?
We went over the Patriots schedule.
What school you go to?
But
you got good grades? Not the grades you changed when you did your mother the report card. I'm talking about before you put it in.
See, that's all it is. That's his school.
Wow.
We go to Garrett Heights. Me and my brother go to
Nah, don't hit him with the pillow, man. Nah. I thought he was the big brother. Nah, don't hit him with the pillow. Nah, don't.
He told me to, so I'm gonna do it.
Nah. Don't hit him with the pillow.
Great.
my video of that kid. One of my
Before you go, Coach, one last thing. Can you kind of give us like a breakdown of like the whole adventure that they're about to partake on? From are y'all going by bus? How y'all traveling? Are y'all carpooling?
Well, people are taking the plane. Some are driving.
Mm-hmm.
That's pretty much it. Get there.
How you check?
On time.
How many kids are you taking?
We're taking a total of 25.
Jesus Christ. Yeah, you go to Johnny's tomorrow. They're gonna do that.
See if I can get John. One thing about Johnny, he's all about charity. He's all about donating. He stresses that in everything. So we're supposed to be what he's giving me a hard time. We got this weight loss challenge that he's gonna lose. I don't know what he's gonna be, but he's gonna lose, and it's all about bragging rights. I am gonna put him weight because he's gonna take me to Texas Roadhouse too. However, if we're gonna try to raise money to donate for that too, so he's good for that. So I'm gonna see how many packs I can get.
Okay.
And I'm gonna make sure I play this back for him since I gave him such high praise. Make
Well,
sure.
well, tell Johnny we're hosting a track meet on Saturday, July 22nd. If you want to donate some hot dogs for us to fundraise, you can do that.
And where's it going to be?
At Mergenthaler High School.
Mergenthaler.
3500 Hillary.
He ain't from Baltimore. He said Mergenthaler.
Yeah, giving it away.
Oh, my.
People lost. They're going to be standing there. Mergenthaler. Where is Mergenthaler?
Actually, that happened, man. I said Mergenthaler once. It was like,
yeah.
How do I find that?
Yeah, my wife's from New York, and she said she was on Bentaloo, and I was like, Bentaloo? So we have we get there's little giveaways when you're from out of town. Did you pick those two teams? But it's all right. We still you get Maryland on there. We're gonna go with the Maryland. You got orange and black. We're gonna pretend it's Oreos.
But Troy, he sounded so promising when I talked to him on the phone. I swear he did. He did. He got me. He got me. The D numbers. Yeah, he's Troy.
Yeah, we are.
Well, we definitely gonna have y'all back for more of this too, and then we'll raise more money for you.
And we need updates.
Yep,
we need updates. We're gonna come again later and individually. Just want to bring your teams. It's just your team, just your NFL team. You can bring them in with you. And whatever people you know, pretending that they like those teams, your friends, you can bring them too. And Miss Cowboy.
The event manager.
Bring the heat.
He's a cowboy.
So she's confused. Jesus.
She said we have a single dad driving 15 hours and he could use some gas money. So we're gonna see what we can do about that.
That's his team.
Depends on how. He's a Ravens fan. I know.
Now you support this whole trip. Hell, get you a key ticket. It's not that way. Or Spirit. Spirit for like $39, right?
I'm not. You're high on Spirit. I am not gonna say anything about Spirit. That is.
The niggas that I know, people experience.
When I see the videos I see. Is mostly Spirit. No, I'm not. Whatever it takes to get people, if they can get there, I just know. I saw, I'm a Flavor Flav Public Enemy. He had a tough time on Spirit, so I saw him catching the blues, and they knew who he was.
Yeah, he was.
I did not know who Flavor Flav is. Now you made it.
Nowadays, y'all made it.
It was a shock to me. My son didn't know who MC Hammer was. Man, that's what I felt.
That's your fault.
No. I mean. He just didn't know. I'm not playing Hammer, but he should know who he is. But then I forgot he was born when Hammer had money. He wasn't born. So, but I would think he would know. You can't touch this or something.
Troy, you know what you should do? They taking 25 kids to where?
Iowa.
They taking Iowa, right? What you should do, Troy, for each kid that plays, I think you should give them $2.
What?
I could do that.
Each kid that plays.
I think you should match it.
I will.
I think we should be $5.
$5.
Coach.
He got real quiet.
So, Coach, you're not part of this conversation.
I think you sign. Don't sign.
Never mind. I won't do that to you.
No. 25 kids.
25.
We all they got to do is place between first and third, right?
Wait a minute. Can all of them? Let me rework my number.
Coach, 1st through 8 get you All-American. So if they place top 8, you should get
top 8.
Top 8.
This is Nash.
Okay. So all right, if they place top 8, Troy, we got $5 for each kid that plays top 8. Is that fair? No, that's technically $10 because it's 5 from me, 5 from him.
That's a deal.
Any kid that plays top 8
sounded good in my head.
All right. I mean, 5 from him.
He said it out loud.
We're gonna bring them on that.
We're gonna bring with their medal.
With their medal. We're paying.
Is that $5 per event?
Yeah, per event.
Who said per event?
We coming.
See what happens. WMED then the Brodie Show.
Detroit could Detroit. If it's 5 events, even if all of them placed in the top 8, that's still only $40. You got $40. You just spent $40 at 7-Eleven.
No, I didn't spend that much.
I think we need to get a shake on this one.
Trust me.
Wait a minute. Now I got footage of. Okay, we gonna pretend that that's true.
Chop. That they
play
top 8.
Yep.
I said
Tina's over here working us, man. She's for gold and break it down. Wait a minute. She done said all. Wait a minute.
I get it.
She mentioning the gentleman who's determined to get his son there, so he needs gas money and coffee.
Okay.
And coffee. He use an EBT card.
She's a fan of the show now. Okay, Tina, you all right? I'm in. I'm all in.
We got to split it in 4. All right, split it in 4.
We got y'all. So, are y'all gonna try to come out tomorrow? Now you have to give them the information.
Yes.
And if I can, I'm gonna try to
be
see
there until like 9, but
that's what because we're there till about 10:30, and it's really good.
Celestial?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. Yes.
I live up off of Hamilton.
So let me
Changed out.
So
practice and you
down.
Because it's right there.
for practice.
Yeah.
Practice. Look, we're gonna be there on time at 6 o'clock. Now practice. It's all teamwork. Let practice and you show up with the bucket. Right, coach?
Yep.
Cause you can't call no plays tomorrow in practice.
It's not football.
you kind of blacked out a little bit. Please.
Or we can get the QR code. Most people don't carry that.
Yeah.
A lot of people. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, we have. Yep, exactly. That's what I'm saying. I mean,
You get the code. The strangers. I'm asking everybody.
Yes. So you come on and get this money tomorrow. Listen. And they're gonna have libations too, so they're gonna be generous.
Yeah. You know, certain people want to show off, so they'll kick you.
$20. You ain't dead nothing. Here, take this $25.
Yeah. I may have to look, and then a couple of us like me, I have to pretend I'm cash apping. I'm gonna give y'all some more money, but we gotta let them think it's going through now, so they can get on. Hey, that's it. He ain't from Baltimore, but I know what happens up there too. Wait a minute, let me get the name right. Maryland Plain Track. I'm missing a word.
Club.
Come on. Okay, I said it right there. Maryland Plains Track Club. So I promise you, I will be posting this every day.
Okay, this is the truth. They said we was gonna pay you now. And which events is he running in?
200, 400, and the 4x4.
Is he running anchor with the 4x4?
We don't know yet. We're still trying to figure out the order.
So
You have to be very strategic.
So how did they group them?
It's by age. By age.
By birth.
Okay, so he gonna be running this 14-year-old.
No.
So so
You think like football?
wait.
Playing with grown men when he was 10.
300 VX talking about I'm 13. Yes, bro. Your mustache say you're at least 17.
Right.
That's all.
Football was weird.
They were lying about their age in football.
Yeah.
Would you run? I'm gonna ask Rock.
What?
Would you run your 40?
Really, really slow, like forever. But who do y'all uniforms, man?
Well, our uniform vendor for the fall will be Track Barn, a big company right now. We get our uniforms in overseas.
Okay.
Yep.
So y'all couldn't put sponsors on the back, could y'all?
Yeah, we can. We have 2 sponsors.
All right. Well, let's have a conversation offline, man. We could talk about trying to get y'all some. Even we don't do nothing but bags or warm-up suits or something. We try to do something for the kids, man. I mean, he's killing it though. You
come in here one day.
Yeah.
God. Oh my God. Makai, what's your name, little fella?
Xavier.
Why you not running?
That's what I want to know.
If I did this, I won't run all the way around the track. I'll just stop.
Will you stop?
Not really. I won't run.
If we can get you to run all the way around the track,
I can't run full speed all the way around the track.
is it too late for him to run this year? He had to wait till next year, right?
Yeah, but we got it. he's gonna have a choice.
And what's your
You. He talking to you?
Xavier.
Xavier? You're my new buddy, Xavier. On live radio, I'm making a pledge. When you register Xavier, you call me. I'm paying this registration fee.
Oh, yeah.
Xavier, you can have whatever you want over there, brother. But I'm gonna sponsor Xavier for you, man. I just want to stay connected to the kids, man.
Thank you.
Seriously, it's family personal. And I like it. You can have whatever you want.
Get that blue bag, son. Get that blue bag, man. Get the blue bag, man. All right. Well, thank you guys.
Hey, which one is your child? Natalie is your daughter. And, all right, so I'm lost now. So this is
We lost. We'll do the guy thing too.
See, I came to one big happy family.
The chip.
Get it done, I ain't Natalie.
Tina said she should have came for snacks too. See, you come in, Tina. We got you.
So,
She white.
what?
She white.
She's mixed.
Wasn't her again? But that's what
Well, I know I'm saying
She said be white, not just plain.
Then I'll let you do it. Good.
Oh, gosh. It's not for
All right, Tina. Come in on the next round.
Yeah.
Y'all have
Win Cowboy jersey.
kids do really well, man.
Thank you.
Well, it won't be big. And then it's not, right. But like,
Brodie,
Yeah,
do you feel good?
feel great.
and you know,
I feel like we met some nice people.
We did, except the coach.
We got some, yeah, Coach Zig. I see Coach Zig up here.
you don't have to do.
But we met some nice people, man, and I like the fact that
Kate is
some of our
cool.
followers,
It's
and
cool.
like I said, we'll give
Natalie's
you
mom and dad is cool.
and hopefully,
And
we'll be sending money to you while you're up there.
Yep. Perfect.
So
You say that.
yeah.
6 to 10. 6 to 10. 5707 Ballet Road.
No. It's not heck yeah, Cowboys. It's not heck yeah. It's just Cowboys. Just leave Cowboys.
Thank y'all so much, man. Best of luck to y'all. You can keep an eye on y'all, nigga.
That white. Hopefully you'll be saying that again soon.
Yeah.
Just,
Now, y'all know that y'all can, if you get all the parents together,
Okay.
y'all can vote.
We would never.
I didn't never.
Well, from August to February, we don't like Coach Z.
That's good. That's fine.
All right. Y'all be good, man.
Look, and make sure you have his phone number, Rod, in case we.
Yeah.
If we gonna call it that if your team lose. Now, what's your team? Is it Buffalo or Patriots?
Still the Patriots.
The Patriots.
But they're like Buffalo. Your second. Like if Buffalo wins, you're okay.
Well, I was living in Boston before I was living in New York,
Okay.
so I kind of like Buffalo because of when I was in New York.
But you don't have a team.
I don't like the Giants.
New York.
I like the Giants for the Jets. So
New Jersey.
I'm about to say because they need one of the teams in New York. You like the what?
I like the Jets. They took Aaron Rodgers from Green Bay. I love them.
Oh, see.
We heard and you welcome, man. Best of luck to y'all.
All right, man. It was a pleasure.
Definitely. Take care, y'all.
Tina too. Tina, you gotta come in here too.
Yeah, Tina, you might have to do the show from outside, but we're gonna let you come also.
Oh man.
Good, Troy.
That was fun. I'm looking forward to it. So I'm definitely tomorrow. I'm gonna have a busy day tomorrow. So we'll get I'll get in touch with Wink. Wink saying I didn't come by. I like to visit Wink anyway. I haven't seen him for a while since that was the Patriots game. I should have brought that up. That's the last time I saw you. And speaking of that, Wink, I need to go ahead and post your see Wink just caught that Buffalo. He didn't catch that earlier. Yeah, Wink, he's Patriots and Buffalo.
I know
you're sitting there going, what? What in the world? But yeah. Thanks, Tina. You have a great day too, and hopefully maybe we'll see you tomorrow. We're gonna meet up at the Hillsmere restaurant. What is it?
5707 Bel Air Road.
5707 Bel Air Road in Baltimore. It is it's a beautiful restaurant. The atmosphere, I love the atmosphere. I love the look of it. So, we're definitely
DJ.
you're not DJing?
Shots fired. Shots fired.
Look, let me side the camera. Y'all, it's something you don't see too often, and that's Rock over there pretending to. He's trying to figure out how the blinds work, and that just does not happen. So we're gonna leave it over there. But yes, yeah, Wink. He's Bills and he's like Patriots are his number one team, but he said he moved to New York for a while, so I guess he's got a feeling. But one thing's for sure, he's definitely not from Baltimore. Is that what's the name of Mervo? What's the name of
Mergenthaler?
Oh man. Well, this first 3 quarters, man. I feel really good. I feel really good. We're trying to raise some money for the kids for the track team. Um, Going all the way to Iowa. So they're trying to put some things together, and I'm hoping they do really well, and I'm hoping they'll come back and give us some good news. So
Yeah.
we're taking donations. Um, it's a rec organization, so they're trying to put everything together to try to make sure that the kids will have a good time and take a little stress off the parents. I know how it is when you have your kids involved in um, everything. I know when I was young, I tried to do everything, so I didn't realize
the sacrifice.
Yeah, the sacrifice my parents are making and taking because as a kid, you don't realize stuff costs money.
Right. We just think you're supposed to go and it's okay.
Yeah.
Did I tell you the story about me in Little League Baseball?
And who?
Little League Baseball.
No.
At Forest Park. So.
Okay, I gotta hear this.
One of the coaches from Forest Park was a substitute teacher at my elementary school, right?
Mm-hmm.
So, we all went to 204. Mm-hmm. So he in 204 recruiting a whole new group of kids that don't know nothing about Little League Baseball, right? So we all had to go to Walbrook High School to sign up. And my parents was at work. So I had to go with a friend of mine and his dad, right?
Mm-hmm.
So we go to Walbrook. When I told my father we was going up to Walbrook to hear about this Little League Baseball, I never said anything about we supposed to be signing up. They supposed to be just telling us about it, right?
Right.
So my father said, yeah, you can go, right? We get up to Walbrook, and you got to fill out the application to sign up, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I went on to sign the application, filled out what information I could.
Right.
And then they said, okay, well, now you got to pay us $50 because that's what the registration was, right?
Right.
I'm 9 years old, man. I had no $50. So the kid I was with, his dad paid the $50 for me. So now we leave and he's taking me home to drop me off.
Right.
But he wants $50. So when we get to the house, he said, so your parents gonna give you the $50, right? So now I gotta go in the house and explain to my father that I need $50. And this is like the 70s, man. It might have been like 79, 80. So $50 back then was a lot of money.
A lot.
So I gotta tell my father in the middle of the week, not payday, in the middle of the week, that I gotta give this man $50 because he didn't pay $50 for me to play baseball, man. I ain't gotta tell you how that ended up. My dad paid him, but
right. But it was like it happened out of nowhere.
Yeah, it was a conversation I didn't want to have with my dad, man. It all panned out because even after once it started,
Mm-hmm.
that was like I'm an only child and I have really, really good parents.
Mm-hmm.
So our games would be like at 6:00 in the evening.
Mm-hmm.
On the days that we had games, my dad didn't get off work until 6:30.
Okay.
On the days that I had games, my dad would leave work early so him and my mom could get up to the field to see my games, man. So those are the special moments that I'm talking about and the sacrifices that my dad made for me. Every time I talk about my dad, I can tell you 1,000 things that he did for me. That's just another thing that made my dad super dad. The sacrifices he made, the fact that 3 days a week he knew I had a baseball game. He left work early to make sure I can look over at him and my mom and they were standing there.
Okay.
So that means a lot. And,
yeah.
and those are the moments I'm having with these kids is just here. Because being a coach, man, I can tell you, I can name hundreds of kids, man, that was out there didn't have parent support.
Yeah.
I can name hundreds of them that once they got to the age of 14, their life went left. Whereas if they could have been constantly involved in these activities, they probably would have went another route. So anything we could do, and everybody can hear us right now, man. If y'all could support not just these kids, our youth, period, we won't have an incident like Brooklyn. You know, because we're giving these kids something to do, man. And Troy, I really appreciate you for having my back. And I know we had other plans for the show tonight, but I appreciate you.
Tina asked a quick question.
What's the question?
Could you play?
Tina? Don't let Troy get you some unfriendly words.
She asked the question. I just said, I know the answer.
Yes.
You're not gonna tell the truth? Could you play?
Yes.
How were you able?
No. I was actually pretty good. And listen, man, and this is a conversation I had with the coach. Rest in peace, Mr. Ray. Mr. Ray just passed away 2 weeks ago. My Little League baseball coach.
Mm-hmm.
He just passed away 2 weeks ago. But he put me in right field, right? And
hoping nobody would hit it there.
No. So I took it as
he's trying to win.
Because everybody wanted to play infield with a high spot. But you know what he said to me? He said, Brooks, I put you out there because I know you can catch. He said, I didn't put you out there to hide you. I know if the ball coming out there, you're going to catch it.
Then why didn't he put you in center field?
Huh? Because I was sad. I was a chubby. Listen.
If you can catch, look.
I had a wheels in center field. But I did. I played right field. I played a little left. But he right field was my position. My home right field and catcher.
See, Tina already know. Tina said you was watching the game. You when nothing being hit.
Tina, you was almost our play cousin. She was almost our play cousin.
Tina, you all right? I said you all right though, Tina. Tina right on point. Tina, I hope you follow us every week.
Oh, Tina, you in for a surprise. You ain't seen nothing yet, Tina.
Follow us every week.
Yeah, follow us and log in every week.
Yeah.
You ain't seen nothing yet.
Yes.
Tina, it was for the kids.
Yeah. It's gonna be yeah. We don't have to watch our language and stuff now, so it might be a little different later. But we all adjust. We know how to adjust to the audience.
Yeah.
That's the best way to say it.
Tina, you're welcome to come in when you want.
Yes.
Bring your policy.
Bring your jersey.
So we can set it up.
I'm assuming it's gonna be a Prescott. We can get Tina and
if Tina come in, she got somebody like Emmett. She gets a pass. Irving, she get a pass. Aikman, she get a pass. Like the legendary Cowboys, she get a pass.
Sanders.
Yeah, Sanders.
Yeah, if anybody's not playing,
yeah.
If you wear, she said she's an athletic director for a high school.
She not school.
He's asking which high school.
Watch it be an East Side team. Watch it be an East Side.
It's gonna be one of our rivals. What's the city? What side you on? West or East?
It's gonna be one that we don't like.
If it's East, East we don't like.
What'd she say?
She says, I am good. I'm not sure if that means you're not going to tell us or...
Because I'm trying to think of female
athletic directors.
City has a female athletic director.
City,
yeah. And if she's at City, I already love her already. I know exactly
what she Lewis. Is. Oh, no.
She's with Bernard.
Is that what Bernard is?
Yes.
You know Bernard?
Yes.
Oh, this could be...
This could be a problem.
Oh.
Yeah, this could be a problem.
I didn't know that's what Bernard is. He's home now, right?
Yes, he's back home.
All right, we're gonna wait and see. Oh, we're gonna have to get Tina in here now.
Yeah.
Northern. You know, it's called Reginald Lewis. I keep calling it Northern. So
yeah.
Oh no, she said Bernard is at Patterson.
Yes, he just went there. He just went there.
Okay.
I knew that. Yeah, he just went there.
Oh, I thought he was there. Okay.
Yeah.
Wait a minute, what is this? And by the way, it just came out in the I see the gangster assassin is at work for the Maryland. Oh shoot, I gotta get the order right. Maryland Blades Track Club.
Yeah.
I keep leaving out club for some reason. So we're working on raising, and I don't know what I'm gonna have to go to the website. Yeah.
We're gonna help. Anything helps.
Yeah, we're gonna help. So she said he was coaching with us last year. So
Yes.
yep, we got Bernard is
a personality here on the station.
He's got a show here too. Is he back? Has he
Sunday nights at 7 p.m.
Oh, Sunday night at 7. You can catch Bernard here. Oh, I'm gonna have to disrupt this show, man. I'm gonna have to call in early. You gonna be here?
I am. He was supposed to call us tonight. He was supposed to call it because he was poking his chest out.
If you're gonna be okay, I gotta figure out. I think I am free Sunday around that time. I think I may have to just. Is he? Do you know if he's having a guest or anything?
No, because it's there's no guest this week.
All right, I may have to come in. She said they did a huge dedication to Paul Holmes, legendary coach.
Coach, yes.
All right. Well, he's got a show here. You may have to call in, talk to him too.
You like Tina already.
Yeah.
She's family.
Yeah, Tina.
She's one of our play cousins.
Yep. You're already on the cousin list. So we are this is gonna be up this season. So we put Tina in. We already got a bunch of Eagles fans.
I know.
And I just met somebody like, oh, you were with me over the weekend, a Giants fan.
Yeah.
So we got the division covered because you can find them Washington people anyway. They all over the place. The Love Doctor. She called it the Love Doctor.
Yeah, she knows exactly who Bernard is.
Oh man.
So she knew more about us than we know.
Yeah.
Trying out Tina undercover stalking us.
Oh man. This has been a good day, man. It's been a great show.
Really, really good, Troy.
It's been a good show.
I feel like we bless the kids. You know the one thing, and it doesn't matter to me, but nothing we do, because I know where your heart is, and I know your heart is similar to mine. That's the reason that we are friends.
Mm-hmm.
It's not about who know what we did. It's the fact that we was able to do something. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
So I'm happy that we was able to bless them kids, man.
Yeah, as long as we're able to help.
And did you see how our supporters came through, man? That was big, man.
That was impressive.
I mean, they rock with us.
We've never asked for anything.
We didn't. We didn't.
You just asked for people to watch.
Yeah.
Just watch us, just listen to us.
And they were locked and loaded today.
And considering you were calling people that weren't even on.
Yes.
And then they come on. So I got to make my rounds this week and try to collect. So I'm definitely going to look. It's an excuse. Anytime I have an excuse to go out to Polak Johnny's, man.
Can I go with you this time?
You can go. Look, he said because I was talking to him about doing the show there.
Mm-hmm.
So they have Wi-Fi and everything, and we can set up in there, man. That would be fun. And I need to talk to him anyway. He might as well do it because we might as well set up. I'm sure he's gonna kick it enough so he can advertise too.
Yeah.
But we definitely gotta work out something with Johnny, man. He's
you know the address?
I don't have it on. I got it. I don't have it, but I'll make sure I post it. You talking about Polak Johnny?
Yes.
Yeah, I have it, but I don't have it right here.
We definitely gotta post it because we want to keep sending the stuff out there. To tell you a funny story.
She talking about extra onions and mustard.
Here's a funny story.
Wait a minute, Tina, send us your picture so I can post your picture. Send a picture that you like.
Yes.
On the page or inbox me or send it. You can inbox me on this page, and then so I can post it when you call in so people can know if you don't mind.
Yeah.
Now, unless you are hiding, does she can't have warrants. She's with the kids, so she should be clear, right?
Yeah.
We're assuming. Other than that, Dallas says she could have warrants.
Right.
Baby, I'm sorry. Go ahead, man.
It's a Polak Johnny's in Lexington Market. Yeah. So let me tell you a funny story. Yesterday, the young lady,
it right now?
Yeah.
Okay, I know they used to be.
The young lady that called and made a donation to the team. So she called yesterday. She says, I'm going to lunch. I'm about to get my favorite food, right? And I said, what's your favorite food? She sends me a picture of a pack of Polak Johnny's. I said, get out of here, right? And she was like, nah, I ain't got to go already done. I said, what you... She was like, that's where we get our Polak Johnny's from. So I sent her a picture of me in the context of me and you stand side by side.
You need to share that video, man. So the
contest.
Yeah.
But I just had the picture of me and you standing when the guy who actually won is posing with about the me and you standing there.
Yes.
So I sent her that picture. I was like, that's my guy now, man. And it's a small world. You'd be amazed at how many people really Big pull like Johnny's.
Man, it's. I wish. Wait, I meant that a lot. You get.
Yo, I am so mad at Yale.
What did he just do?
He sent a picture of us inside the stadium with Captain Defense.
Oh, he's in there now.
Yeah, he's in there right now.
You should be able to inbox it to me on this page, on the King Brodie page, and there's also an email. He said I just saw a video come up.
Yeah, it's Yale. He's showing us all the stuff inside the stadium.
You can send your picture there. If not, I will somehow send a request when we log off to you on. You can send it to my personal page.
Hey, Tina, I know you're the AD, but which sport do you coach?
Oh, wait a minute. Bob, you see what Bob just posted?
No, I can't see Bob. It
He
says
just joined us.
I'm late. New grandson arrived. Hey, congratulations, Bob.
Congratulations.
Oh, we got another parent. Yeah.
He's gonna be a Ravens fan. None of that.
Nice. Yeah.
None of that Saints nonsense.
None of it.
And I know you live in Pennsylvania. None of that.
Nah.
Pittsburgh. None of that.
Purple power.
That's right.
And Bob really don't live in Pennsylvania. Where he live at is technically like an extension of Baltimore County. It's just on the other side of the line. It's like an extension of Baltimore County.
Wait a minute. Tina says, Black Don't Crack, volleyball, JV boys basketball, and badminton. Are you the coach too? Oh, grandson lives in Texas. Oh no.
Oh,
that's gonna be a Cowboy.
I know. That's a hard fight.
Cowboy or Houston. I don't know. Probably Dallas.
That's gonna be more of a Cowboy fan.
He's gonna be a Cowboy fan because
that's child abuse.
I'm gonna introduce you to Tina Lockett.
Yeah, that's child abuse.
Cowboys. Ugh.
So we need to get Tina on here for an interview, man, because like she's doing a whole lot.
Tina, would you like to come in for your own interview?
Shelly friend just coached track and field, right?
And she's in
Texas.
Right, because she came from Boston. And I posted that on YouTube.
Right.
Mom is a Ravens fan, dad is a Saints fan.
That sounds like a divorce.
And then Tina throws her Cowboys for life. And then she said, sure, okay, she does have sure. Well, we worked that out.
She on the way with them?
Yeah, are you traveling with the track club? We'll find that out. We're gonna take a. Oh, by the way, I need to do a. Can you do a score check, or you want me to do it?
No, you
want me to do it?
You want me to do it? Is it quicker for you to do it?
I can probably do it real quick. You watch the page and see if anybody
pop up with some more information.
Yeah, I'm gonna slide over here because my Orioles had an 8-game winning streak. They lost last. Ooh, they losing right now 5-1. It's okay. They Dodgers scored 5 runs in the second inning. Orioles came back and scored 1. It's in the middle of the 5th. So it's 5-1. We all right. Boston is a good team, but you know what? I don't feel worried about that. 5-1 is easy.
Yeah, that's one inning of work.
Yeah, we do our comeback, so I'm not so worried. I just like seeing that lead already though. I just feel better when I see that. But Cowboys were like, okay, here we go. Ravens open practice, 7:29. Anyone going? You going? I don't even.
I'm busy. I gotta work.
Oh, you working that whole day, and I think I'm working too. They finally called me back and said the gig was 4:30.
So I guess we'll talk about that off here.
Wait a minute. Tina just made a comment. Granddaughter made it for the 400 and the 4x1. We are not attending this year. I couldn't get off work. And Lenice is going on the 16th. You know, the 16th. My birthday is the 15th, Lenice. So you know, feel free to see me with a gift. I'll pick out the type of jersey I want on your way.
Troy.
The Baltimore one?
Yes.
Yeah.
Listen, we were in because when I looked at it, it was like 160, right?
Mm-hmm.
And we were in Horseshoe, and a young lady came in and had the jersey on. I had to stop her. It was her. I guess it was her husband. I had to stop her. They were able to get it from the old shop inside the stadium for like $120.
Look, the price when they first wore the jerseys,
mm-hmm.
they lost both games.
Right.
People were questioning the jerseys anyway.
Right.
Like
right.
They lost the first 2 games. and people got mad like it was cursed or something, and the price came down immediately.
Okay.
But people had ordered them before.
Right.
So they, so I don't think they know exactly what to do with the jerseys. And now they've won some games wearing that jersey, but it was like, the meaning behind the jersey means a lot to me. The fact that it's all about the neighborhoods in the jersey. And I like it because the Baltimore across the chest was like killer for me. Like if it was orange, okay, but the fact that it's white and then you still got orange on the name in the back. The multicolors around the sleeve and the
inside.
Yes. I want
what color
that
pants do they wear with them?
Huh?
What color pants do they wear?
Black. They usually wear all black.
Okay.
And then I think there's maybe white trim on the pants. Yeah. But
that looks high. It gotta look.
Yeah. Yeah. And I'm aware. Let me see. Tina's I forgot what I said. 17 black. What's 17 black? What does 17 black mean? I forgot what I said.
We on a joint practice with the Commanders and we scrimmaged them.
No, that's how they, because that way it's hard to practice against another team that's working on something different. That happens. This is the first year they've done that.
So we got a joint practice and we scrimmaged them?
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
So, I mean, I think you always practice with somebody that's close in your area, or if it's preseason, because there's not as many preseason games, if they're flying to your area, then you may still do a practice before the game. You know what I mean? So, I mean, it's it'll make you play better. Horseshoe roulette. Y'all messed up my joke. Wait a minute. She talking about the horseshoe. I knew you would say it. I got it now, but I couldn't remember what had happened before that. I'm like 17 black. Well, she's still following. I appreciate you. Tina. You will hear some good stuff, and we always address the comments. So we just gotta catch them.
I don't know. Tina might be suspect though. She's a Dallas fan. Tell us why you're a Dallas fan. Man, 267-6558.
You know what? I have not been posting the phone number.
Yeah.
I got it.
432-267-6558. Call in real quick, Tina.
Yeah, I'll type it in again if you're here. 443-267-6558. There it is. You can see it there too. And I'll say this real quick. The Orioles coming in tonight. One game out of first place, bro. You hear what I said?
I heard you.
One game. Even though they lost yesterday, one game out of second. That's right. So they got the third best record in baseball.
In baseball,
yeah.
Right. In baseball.
So we need to hurry up. I want us to be the third team to get 60 wins. So we're 57-36 coming into the night. One game behind the Rays, and man, we got the Rays coming to town. We got a chance to have first place, man, if we get it together. Let me say this: we're playing the Dodgers, who are in first place in the National League, in the West. In the West, they're in first place. So the Dodgers are not a sorry team. So we got our work cut out. And by the way, we got the Dodgers tonight. They're going on right now. That was a 7:05 game. And we got a call?
No.
Oh, I thought that was going to be it. And we got the Dodgers tomorrow. That's a day game, 1 o'clock. Wow, that's going to be early, man.
Yeah, it would have been nice if we could have got some tickets.
Yeah, you need to work that out. Now, man, because I'm going to be running around.
Plug for tomorrow game.
Huh?
I don't know nobody that's a plug for tomorrow game.
Well, we have to catch it. But now, if I wasn't running around to try to catch Johnny and them, I would be at home watching the game. But I'll catch it. I'll listen to it in the car. And I don't have that hookup to throw it on my phone. But check this out. So we got tonight and tomorrow, we got the Dodgers, and then the 20th, the 21st, the 22nd, and the 23rd, we're playing Tampa Bay, man. First place by the time that's all said and done. We need to have first place. That's going to be a devastating series, man. And we're playing in Tampa, though. That's the only thing, but I don't care about that. 6:40 game. 6:40, Saturdays at 4:10, and Sunday is a 1:40 game, man. So she said, answer y'all Google phone.
She's on here now, man.
Oh, we're going to see. You know, you and your
Troy don't play.
That Hanson don't be running around on that phone.
Hey, Tina, don't let Troy get you barred from WMEG.
Listen, you always welcome. He can't do nothing. Always talking about people's phones and his won't even let you through. And she said she told you Google phone. She didn't give you iPhone. You doing?
Hey, how y'all doing?
We doing all right.
Yes.
You must feel some kind of way. The kids came in, Tina, they had like knives. One of them had a billy club with them. I'm like, yo, we gotta do something soon.
You can even
Yeah.
group of kids ever.
So you say.
Yeah. That sounds like a gang. I saw brass knuckles. I thought it was the four-finger ring. Remember those?
Yeah.
And the one to my left wouldn't talk. He's the one that scared me. He wouldn't say anything.
Which one?
Did you hang up on her? Hold on.
No, I was fixing so she don't get cut off. Hey, nigga. Yes, why you a Cowboy fan?
So you remember that night we all woke up in Baltimore and that little Mayflower truck was right?
Okay.
Remember it.
Right in Baltimore, and we was trying to figure out how they packed up the whole stadium in that Mayflower truck.
Right.
You know, there was a lot of people, so we had and we had the CFL, we had the Baltimore Stallions for a little bit. But then your NFL team, you had to pick a lot of different teams and pick the Cowboys, so we will watch the Cowboys.
Wow.
I just saw Buck and all, and I mean, you found other teams, and then the Ravens did come in town, but for 10 years, 10, 15 years, we had other teams.
Right.
I had to put out disclaimer up with this.
Let's see the disclaimer.
Yeah, I had to put the disclaimer up. We can't.
Hey
Tina, can I say something on it?
And I love what his mom did for him. Like, she raised the bar for us black women. She raised a black son and she protected his money.
Wow.
That's true.
And that's what I was going to say to you. I wanted to say something on a serious note. One, not only being a female in a male-dominated industry, you're a black female. So my hat goes off to you for being the AD over there. Great job, babe.
Yo, thank you. 20 years, okay?
Wow. That's something, man.
I was at Douglas, was at Washington, and at Reginald Lewis.
So at least she was West Side, Troy. So she got some kind of West Side time.
Right over there.
she gets some type of West Side certification.
I feel a little better. Yeah. I feel a little better.
Everybody got to move up like George and Weezy every now and then.
And yet, look, y'all had one PDs over there. Y'all over there, Pete Pompey.
Yes, Coach Pompey. I actually played football with Coach Pompey. Yes.
Yeah, but he was at Dunbar when I was at Dunbar. Though.
He left. He left, went over there to help the needy.
Okay. Dunbar poet.
Yes. We had the coach from Everson High School on the station about 3 weeks, Troy?
Yeah. What's his name? Dansler? Coach
Dansler? Coach Dansler.
Oh,
Tina, watch him out. Tina, watch him out. Watch him out, Tina. We already had this discussion when he was on the radio.
He would.
Yeah, he told us.
Student athlete. He's a city of a student athlete. Let me tell you.
Wow.
He is just a great all-around young man. They did an outstanding job with him. He's wonderful.
Do you have any kids in the Baltimore school system? Baltimore City school system?
Over 50. Okay. So my kids are grown. My grandkids. So my kids, I had a son who he played basketball and football at Patapsco. Okay. My daughter was Eastern Tech, and my youngest daughter is Chesapeake.
Okay. So at least they got good education. I was gonna say at least they got good educations though.
Granddaughter, she'll be, she didn't be there, but
Oh, she's on the team also. She's on the team also. Wow.
Yeah, she made it for 400 or 4.1, but she just not going. And what they has done for that program is outstanding. People think that program been in existence for a long time, but it hasn't.
Right.
It's like 2 years, and what he's done within that short period of time, like that's a true family community. Like so wonderful what he's done with the program.
Wow.
He has some talented kids within that program. It's outstanding. Like he really needs to be commended for what he's done with that program. So
okay.
I'm really judgmental, but I really see that he's done an outstanding job. He's done a really good job.
How did you become involved with the organization?
Funny because in Baltimore City, it's only a few track people. So I was trying to get my granddaughter during COVID to run with. I don't know if y'all know Garfield from Mervo.
No.
I was trying to get Garfield Thompson, but every time the registration was open, like I could never catch them to register my granddaughter. So I was going through the internet and I saw, the Prairie Hall Gators. So I was like, let me call and see if I can get my granddaughter on the team. And he was just like, register, bring her. And then he was like, if she's good enough, she's gonna be she can try out for the triple team. I'm like, well, she don't even need to go to the Gators. She just need to go straight to the triple team because she's not. She's making a travel team, so you can let her, around if you want. But anyway, she ended up making a travel team, and then from there, it was like I said, I loved the organization, I loved the coaching staff. I just loved everything I loved everything. And her first year, she made it to Junior Olympics last year when it was in North Carolina.
Wow.
So it wasn't that far. Great coach. He made sure everybody. He always makes sure. And he had his two sons run as well. And
no, he didn't.
It's hard. We had kids that's on the team like kids. He treats all them kids equal. You would think all those kids are his kids. All the kids are his kids.
Wow.
Equal. And he really is a testament to him because it's hard to do that.
Yeah.
When you put your own kids and you're coaching other people's kids, to make sure that you're not slighting. You don't want people to say, he's playing favoritism from his team. Or, it's a hard balance. It's really hard. But he did a great job with it. Like, he really bore his son. He could have easily, he could have, but he's such a professional, like I said, and he's an educator. So, I said, you can see the professionalism amongst the coaches and everything. So,
okay,
it's pretty good.
That's what's up, man. That's a great job, man. I really applaud you all for what you're doing for the kids. And what's more important is those kids look like us.
Yeah.
It's really diverse. So let me get a very diverse team, very supportive. All the parents look out for one another. And then, like I said, we're talking about fundraising for a thing but we're also going to go to a funeral. One of the track members. There's three the family. Their last name is Boyd. They lost their son. Their son was a outstanding football player at Dundalk.
Okay.
And like I said, so we're dropping everything. We're putting on our Merlin blades, and we're going to the funeral.
Okay.
So in time of need, we drop everything, no matter what color you are, no whatever. But we're going to be there. So like I said, we're a very diverse team. He's covering everything with that team. So like I said, we support each other for birthdays. Unfortunately, through a time of bereavement, if it's a birth of a child, we're always there. So
how many assistants do we need?
You don't get. But like I said, I like when we look like us.
Right.
Just keep it real.
How many assistants do we have?
We have Coach Kyle, Coach D, Coach Lee. Coach Lee is supposed to be the person that is she gives out the play. She determines what practice is going to look like. Coach Kyle and Coach D are the sprint coaches. Coach H, Coach Zig, and there's another young lady. They run the distance. And I'm gonna tell you, the distance squad they are tight. They are legit. Like we cover the distance from 400, 800, 1500, 3000. Race walk, we do it like they do it all. And come big enough to run with the kids. Like they're not just standing on the side. Like they're actually running with the kids. Wow. Running, like sprinting, running. I'm like, they can do all that. Just stand on the side.
So how do you like game plan for like an event? Like if you're telling me how do I prepare for ask me how to prepare for a football game or a baseball game, I can give it to you all day long. But how do you say, okay, this is my strategy for a race, you know?
Well, the coach has their own assignments. Although I'm one of the coaches, but I'm just coming on, so I'm like the event person. Like I do the meet management, but preparing for track is a whole different animal. Like sometimes you hear people say, "I play basketball, I play football," but you run track. Track is something where you actually like that is a comprehensive sport. Whereas though you have to know your body, you have to know strategies, procedures, technique. So much that goes into track. So coaches have to like Coach Zig to say, okay, we're doing endurance today, we're doing plyometrics, we're doing, cardio, like it's so much. We do yoga. You have to train your whole mind. One of the few track clubs in Maryland that we have a trainer that comes out and practice. Like this is how serious Coach Zig is about track. Like kids, if you having an ailment or a hurt or don't go see the trainer. Like we have to train at practice.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm trying to say he's really serious. Like, and that's what I'm saying. Like he's introducing these kids to what track is going to look like on a high school and collegiate level.
Okay.
So he's really. You need to know all terminology. You need to know the muscles. Like he has a Google classroom. These kids have to get in that classroom. They need to study their body. They need to know what's going on. You need to know when that hamstrings are getting tight. You need to know when you're, making sure that you're not pulling or straining something. Like it's really big. And that's something to respect as a coach myself. But sometimes I'm like, I just want to be grandma. I want to be out there watching. So I try to trust other people. Like, okay, I'm going to trust you with my child, but know what's going on out there.
Right.
So, can't fool the people with me. So, people out there talking a good game, but they don't know what they're doing. But I can honestly say that each one of the coaches are very knowledgeable, and they know what's going on.
Wow, that's major, man. We wasn't liking you at first, Tina, because we thought you was a bugaboo, but we starting to like you now. You're invited to the party.
Well,
everybody was posting on our timeline because you posted. Troy said, "I can't see no comments."
All the information that y'all was needing, wrote it out there.
Well, we didn't get it. Only thing I got was a phone call. And I was like, yes, let's make it happen. Listen. Corey was like, well, do you know anything about them? I said, nope, they kids.
Well, once the beauty of it is we've never had like when we get a lot happening is when we're arguing about some team or something. But for it to come all the way around and people are willing to our listeners were like willing to donate. It's like how much? Send just tell me where, and they just ask a few questions, and we are not we do not ask for stuff
right
from our people. You know what I mean? This is the first time we've ever done this. We just ask for people to listen, just want to have a good time and you want to, make some comments about your team or whatever. But we've never asked for money. We asked people to advertise, but this was something totally different that really wasn't about us. And we just wanted to do something nice. And they responded, which was pretty good. And and the fact that it's recorded, so anybody we talk to on the phone, they know how we are with.
Yes, we will. Yes.
So we got some more collecting to do this week.
Yes, we saw that. Yeah,
She is the epitome of what female athletes are.
Do you have a contact? Do you have a direct contact for her? Everybody else said they claim to know her, and nobody could get me. Because I tried, I thought about it, but everybody always want to claim that they know her, but don't.
You can you imagine you have contacted her before and
Right.
That's true.
You have contacted her, right? Contacting her now.
Right.
Contacting her before.
Right.
So it's kind of weird.
Yeah, I've been trying since before they even won the finals. I was trying when they was on their way to the finals, even before the controversy, because I knew she was a Maryland girl. But everybody wanted, yeah, that's my girl. I know the sister, mother, brother, cousin. Yeah, okay.
She blew her blowing up just like that. The young lady that went to Weston.
Give us a name.
Prior, she was the point guard at Weston.
Hey, we got direct ties to Weston, so I can kind of make that happen.
She is, I'm trying to tell you, I don't know how they let that young lady get out of Baltimore. She was the one who they had her big picture of it under Armour. Okay. The thing, her picture was up there. Like this young lady, like when I say she's probably every bit of 5'5".
Monkey goals, huh?
And she was playing every position. When I say every position, she was playing from the guard to the coach. And then they won the championship. And then we went to Maryland. I was playing Maryland. And Maryland had recruited this young lady that Weston was playing in the finals. This girl single-handedly destroyed that girl.
Really?
And I'm pretty. I'm pretty trying to get Maryland. And she looked at her two coaches like, and we don't have her. Like, she's not coming to our school. And she literally, I'm trying to tell you, and then the school that she ended up going to, she became like player of the year. So she's one of them people that you want to hear from her. Like, I'm trying to tell you, this young lady is awesome. Like, when I tell you she's awesome, she is awesome.
How much of a role do you play in placing your students, though, and getting them to the next level, with you being the AD?
A small piece. I'm a paperwork person. Like, only about being an AD, we focus so much on paperwork. Mm-hmm. Like, we do all the scholarship information. Like, we had two girls, one during COVID, one before COVID hit, and one right when we went back after COVID. Both of them won $40,000. Wow. Played volleyball. They both went to Bowie State, HBCU. Like I said, playing volleyball. So I take pride in that. I have a head coach though. He coached them. Yeah, so it's like when they say a village raised a child, it's true. He coached, I do paperwork. The parents did raise some really outstanding kids because if they didn't come to school every day, they didn't do what they were supposed to do, then they wouldn't be there. Right. He coached, I do paperwork. You know what I'm saying? It was an article, but because my heart was because she just graduated, and we call her Mini Me. She just graduated from school from Bowie, so I'm really proud about that. So we have a couple of kids that from Douglas. I was there with Omar Strong was there. Back at Southwestern, Jamal Brodie, and it's a whole plethora of kids that I'm just proud to say I've seen do some outstanding things. One of my former players now is a college coach for Charlotte. Yeah, I want to say Charlotte. And he just recruited one of my coworkers' son who was the quarterback from Milford Mills.
Okay.
It's a small world.
And it's funny because my daughter's at Spelman and my son just graduated from Morehouse, but they're both products of City. So the AD over there she go. But my daughter plays softball. Both of my kids were in the band. So shout out. Go ahead.
Wait a minute. Let me just give one quick update. Bob let us know. He said the Orioles were falling apart. The Dodgers had the bases loaded, no outs. It was the top of the sixth. They ended up striking out 2 people, and then a weak round out, so they didn't score any runs.
Okay.
So the Orioles are up. I just thought I'd throw that out there real quick because I'm happy that my O's survived, but they're still down 5-1. Okay, go ahead.
All right. But both of my kids were in the band at City, so shout out to Mr. Childs. But my daughter plays softball, and I'm quite sure you know the AD over at City is the varsity softball coach, and everybody thought with Jordan going to Spelman, Troy, that okay, she going down there with gloves and mitts and bats and everything.
Right.
After my kids got to Atlanta, was like, nah, this ain't what we here for. We here to get our education.
They didn't want to play? How you feel about that?
Well, I was fine with it as long as they was there to get their education. It would have been nice if we continued, but listen, both of them said the same thing. We ain't here for all that. I don't.
Right.
Listen, I thought Jordan. I didn't think that they was gonna get into the band, because they both kind of said they both Jalen was the drum major, and then Jordan was her section leader, so they were big time at City in the band. So I think they kind of shot their wad there.
Okay.
Definitely thought Jordan fell in love with softball. Jordan, she might have been about 8 or 9 years old, and she had this strange idea that she wanted to play softball. So I took her to Enrico, right?
Oh, okay.
It was horrible, Troy. Like they would hit the ball or throw the ball near, she'd curl up. It was bad, Troy. So when she got to City in the 9th grade, she started playing, but she wasn't good. Got better in the 10th grade. 11th grade, she was a beast. They made her first baseman.
Okay.
And I'm like, I'm going to the game with like, first baseman, my daughter. Like, I'm proud now. I'm no longer watching from the car.
Got her picture.
Her senior year, she did it, man. And if you go to my Facebook page, when she's holding up the plaque, that was her senior year from the sports banquet. So I did think when she got to college that
she would keep going.
She would at least play 1 year of collegiate.
See how it is.
She was like, not.
I think it's intimidating for a lot of I thought for sure I was gonna play football in Maryland, man.
Right.
I didn't get any offers. I did have an offer from man. No. Was it Dubuque? The thing is, a couple of us got offers to go out there, and I looked at the roster.
Right. You were like, I ain't never gonna get no time. I'm having a squirt bottle in my hand.
There was only one of us, and I found that intimidating.
Right.
I've always played. I played ball in Arbutus. I'm intimidated by
them,
by white athletes, but to not be. To be in Baltimore and playing, because I'm still coming home, you know what I mean?
Right.
But to be away from home and all that, it didn't feel right. And it's like, I never heard of this school before. You know what I mean? Like, there were people that was getting offers, but they were it might have been Frostburg.
Names that you recognize.
Yeah, stuff close by that I could get home, if something, I'm like, I can get home in 2 hours. But Iowa.
That's a plane. Travel.
And I don't even know, like, what city is it? I never heard of the school. And I'm like, how did they even know of me? But they sent all kinds of information. And I'm like, but knowing what I know about education, hey, if they was going to pay for it.
You should have got it.
Yes.
Go ahead.
Uh-oh, did we lose?
Nah, Tina there.
Oh, okay.
Tina, so this event that's going on in Iowa, you say it's a different location every year?
They select different states every year. So it's coming to Morgan in 2020. 27. It'll be here in Morgan. So but next year it's gonna be in North Carolina.
Oh.
And you said that they had to qualify to even be able to go. So what's the whole qualification process?
Everything is broken into regions. Our region is called Region 3. So everyone that's within this region, like the Maryland, PG County, um, Hampton County, everyone is within a certain region. So who would be in our region? So anybody within the region can have now compete against each other. So thing is, they have a big meeting that's hosted. So this year it was hosted at Region 3 was hosted at Holly Western Complex.
Mm-hmm.
It was like 3 days, three long days.
Yeah.
When I tell you every school policeman that was at that event, because they had to literally shut down for what's that? You know that
83?
people that people in that area. They were the people up there in the area.
Right, yeah. Falls Road.
So they had to shut everything down. But again, you compete. The top eight from each event goes forward. So every time is a live time. It goes into a database. It's called athletic.net. So it goes into there, so it tracks everything. It now gets submitted to the AAU headquarters. So they take all the regions, every region, and they compile everything. So you can go there. So say you miss things, you couldn't make it. Now you have to go to someone else's region, register and run in their event. So it might be you might have to go to Virginia, or you might have to go to Delaware somewhere.
Okay.
Indoor. But good track route here in Maryland. Like I said, it was some really stiff competition. It's some track. It's some. Maryland has some talented kids. Period. Like the talent that I saw was just outstanding. So some of the organizations couldn't afford to go to Iowa. So now they went to Florida. Florida is called Club Championship. So now you have a bunch of kids. It was over 4,000 kids. They had to shut the site down because there was too many kids. And they went and competed. And again, I just can't say it enough. I'm a numbers person. The young man, boy, he's going to finish top 1, top 2 in his event.
Really?
You just was this big, strong. This kid is so graceful. He runs like a what? I can't think of it. It's like he just smooth. He running on. Run. You can be like, the freak out of here. Like I'm trying to tell you.
What's
He is so deceptive. He is so deceptive. Like he literally. And I don't care if 200 people hear this. When he runs the 400, it's never anyone within 100 yards of him.
Oh, that's when I was on this side.
Yeah.
Okay.
His talent is rare. This kid, I don't know if it's just in his genes, but let me tell you, he and there's only one kid that challenges him in the 200, and that's the kid from the Forever Strong organization. Forever Strong, that's another track club, and that kid be neck and neck. So, the 200, but the that kid got another year in that 400. He is awesome. He's good.
Wow. Man, we don't even know. He's a receiver? He's a receiver? Wow.
Yep, he's a receiver. And from last year, like he has improved tremendously since last year. So, like I said, when I saw him running this year, I was just like, oh my god, like he's awesome. Like he's just raw talent, and like he hasn't even been fine tuned yet. Like he's still running off of raw ability.
Wow.
And he is so his Monday. him his money. He's getting his goal. I guarantee he's goal in the 400. I'm sorry. It's that 400. He got it.
Hey, I'm looking forward to that.
And the 400 is when they go around the track 4 times, right?
Nope, the 400
It's one time. One time.
Okay, all the way around. Oh, one time.
You're thinking of the 800.
The 800.
But 400 still, man.
I'm talking about the 1600. So that's the four times.
Yeah.
So he call him the next Noah Lyles because that's who he reminds me of. That's how he is that good with that 400. He is that good.
And that boy, that means he got a lot of stamina too. If he can run that full speed.
Yeah, and to be running fast, man. That's not easy.
Yeah.
That's not easy.
Runners and they run. He is an easy like it's another day's job. If you're not doing nothing, you either need to come out and watch it or pull up his page and watch some of his videos. He is just that good.
Wow.
Type his name in the comments too, and I'll share that too.
When is track season? When is track season?
Well, he's been running track all year round. He's cross country, and we do cross country, indoor, spring, and outdoor. Club. We snow and everything. He don't never take a day off.
Wow.
Indoor facility or something like we going indoors. Like he's just like he's track. We cross country, indoor, spring, and summer.
Wow.
Track is serious, man.
Yeah, I didn't realize. I'm just starting to really realize and pay notice to it because it's starting to surround me.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm really getting into it. Like I've been on TikTok, man. I've been watching the ladies, like the young lady that took the wig off. What is her name, Troy?
Sha'Carri.
Yeah.
You know that was. You know she had planned that.
No.
Man. Sha'Carri Richardson.
Here's the reason.
The wig off.
So can you elaborate? Can you elaborate on it for us?
She made a comment. They interviewed her right after. Of course, they was looking at it like it was some kind of she was stunting. She was not. You have to understand. They really drugged that girl through the mud.
Is that the one that got tested with the weed?
She was doing personal stuff last year, and she was going through. She had lost her mother, and she said when she showed up last year, she wore remember she had that wig, she had that hair color last year. She had that orange looking hair. So she said when she ran that 100 on that same field, she said she wanted to let everybody know this was the old me, and she ripped the wig off and said, that's the old me.
Okay.
The new.
She said that when?
After the race.
When the camera got in front of her.
Crazy. She asked her like this. So she basically was just telling them, she said, I was drugged through the mud last year, but I was going through so much. And she said I'm better. I'm better. She said mentally, physically, and emotionally stronger. So she said she wanted to let everybody know. She said that this wig represents who I was last year, and she ripped it off.
I don't know.
I had it. And guess what? It's gonna get her money. She's gonna get paid. That was powerful. My TV. Y'all don't remember the episode of How to Get Away with Murder?
Wait a minute. We'll go to okay, go. Let me let you finish. Go ahead.
She was a high power lawyer.
Right.
She was during the day, she got that makeup on, the eyelashes, the wig. She came home and she was so powerful. She came home. She took the shoes off. She pulled off the eyelashes. She took off the hair. She took off the makeup. And you gotta remember, a woman who does that becomes somebody else. Like, you put on that makeup, you put on them eyelashes. Now, I don't wear makeup stuff. That's just not me. But you put on that makeup, eyelashes, the hair, bam, I'm powerful. I can take over the world. She took all that stuff off. She she felt like she was a regular woman. She cried, she felt vulnerable, everything that she had to deal with. Her husband was out there, her and her husband was having problems. When she put on her armor, which is her eyelash, her makeup, and her hair, she's invincible. Like y'all don't get that.
I'm waiting for you to relate that to Shikari for me. Because Shikari, go ahead.
When she was hiding behind the wig, man.
Okay, now we're gonna let's talk about all of Shikari. So let's talk about last year. Let's talk about the year. We know what happened, the disqualification and all of that. Okay. So now she's working on her comeback, right? So
She was and the question, it was her mental state. The girl, she was smoking weed, she was doing a whole bunch of other stuff. She was doing so much other stuff. She had people in her life that wasn't giving her good advice. The girl was all over the place.
At what point were these people not giving her good advice? When she was winning or when she was losing?
Because you know how it is once you start winning and you start making money, you got a whole bunch of fake coming out of the woodwork.
But she was winning at the beginning, right?
Mm-hmm.
So when she started losing, did all of a sudden the advice become bad?
No. About it. Everybody started criticizing her.
No.
She started her business. No, they put out her business that she was messing with a female. They put out her business that she got dumped. And she put out the business that she was stealing her money. Like it was a whole bunch of other stuff out there. It was so much stuff in the blogs about her. It was ridiculous. And she had I think these young people, they starting to get this money. They don't know how to deal with this, getting all this money. That money they ain't never asked for.
So
they teaching them the logistics of things. Like, this is what you need to look out for. And Dion, former Cowboys, he had with his football players about what to look out for. You're gonna look out for that girl who invites you to her room. You're gonna look out for that. He was teaching them because he said he done been there. He done been in the pros. He was showing them. He had to watch this show. Watch this show. It's good.
Oh, I see.
He taught kids about that.
Mm-hmm.
Preparing them for stuff like this. And I think all these young folks now with this NIL stuff, you can make money in college. Nobody going to the pros. You can make all your money in college.
Nah, they still gonna go. I believe they'll still go, but they should. I mean, colleges have been making money off of these athletes, off their likeness. They should make money. I don't know how they'll keep it fair for the smaller colleges, but they should be paying these kids. I think they should pay them. I mean,
it's just the sponsorships are at the bigger schools.
Right.
Again, like I said, I'm pretty sure a lot of these kids are leaving certain colleges not because of the playing time, but because those schools are not supporting these NIL deals. You get what I'm saying? Or they only promoting it for certain kids. Like we showcasing these kids, so these kids can't. But you can go and you can say, hey, I'm the quarterback of the football team. If you want me to come in a party, that's $100. You want me to say happy birthday, in a live, that's $50. If you want me to show up at you can make deals. Like you can make your own deals. Like you can do that yourself, or the local Pizza Hut or Papa John's or whomever, like or Polak Johnny can say, hey, I want to represent whomever and say, hey, we'll pay you $1,000 to wear our t-shirts. Like, you're gonna wear our t-shirts or wear our hats or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
Like anybody can make a deal, but it's like I said, if you don't have a person at college that's what they do. I'm going out here to find you horses. Okay. I'm getting to see Angel on the 2K.
It's coming.
Yeah.
It's coming.
Yep.
Well, since we were talking about college, let's back up a little bit because this come the front part, all right, Tina? Man, hey, Tina, mind your business.
I just saw it too.
Tina, mind your business. We ain't need all that, Tina. Mind your business. But
I ain't no basis what.
when Dion was at Jackson, I was a fan of, not because of he was primetime. I was a fan of primetime period, but what he was doing with the adversity he was faced with at Jackson, that really, really like pulled me into his story. So when the whole situation happened and he went to Colorado, and everybody was talking about how he did the HBCU so bad and about the kids, I kind of got my feelings because I felt a totally different way. What was your thoughts and feelings on what he did at Jackson with the conditions he was faced with and his move to Colorado?
My thing is when you don't know him, you know what I'm saying? I don't know him, but to know a person's character, that's not his character to do the HBCU wrong. Like, that's not who he tailored himself to be, someone who was going to go out here and to defame the HBCU. He did what he could for it, but at what time, at what point was he supposed, he had to put himself, he had to put himself in his family. You get what I'm saying? I think what he did for Jackson is something that could never be duplicated or replicated ever. I don't like, he set a trend. But my whole thing is what he also did was lay the blueprint. So y'all mad at him because he laid the blueprint? He gave us the blueprint. He uh, how to do it. How to do it. Ed Reed was like, okay, I'm gonna jump in to do it. Now, I don't know what all that took place with that situation with Ed Reed, but my whole thing is that man gave us the blueprint. It was filmed. You can go back and watch it. He showed you step by step what to do. Everything. So now I don't know how it's gonna pan out for him in Colorado. I think I wouldn't have picked that school, but it's a reason why he did it. Like, I can't. That's God's plan. You know, some people gotta follow God's plan, and that's how I look at it. So my thing is
8-1.
I ain't mad at him.
Do you know what my opinion is why he went to Colorado?
Why?
If he was offered a job at the Miamis, the Florida States, and things like that, and he went there and won, the first thing they're gonna say is the machine was already built. He just drove the machine. Colorado was a losing organization. They won one game last year? So anything he do, anything that happens when he go there now is all on him. If they continue to lose, it's going to be on him. If they win 3 games, 4 games, 7 games, that's all on him. And I think that he would not get the credit had he went to somewhere else, even if it was a loser organization, but was in a better situation in Colorado. He wouldn't have got credit for turning that whole program around. For him now, being in Colorado, you cannot look at him and say he was not the reason that program turned around.
Wait a minute, quick question. Hey Haywood, I would love for you to come in here one day, man, if you get a chance, man. I haven't seen you in a while. Would love for you to come through. Okay, y'all go.
Yeah. And then the one thing I admire him the most about, he walked in that school and he said everything that happened was yesterday. He said, this is the day and tomorrow. He said, some of y'all not going to be here. He said, y'all, he was honest with them. And it wasn't all about the best athlete, but it was about the best fit for the team. You know, he's building a team. He could have gotten, 28, 29, all bona fide star athletes, and said, okay, it's going to work. But you know what's going to happen with that prima donna. So just because you're a bona fide athlete don't necessarily mean you're going to work well with this system. And I applaud him for that. And no, there ain't no nepotism going on with his sons. His son came to practice 2 minutes late, Troy, and he sent him home. That's his.
Got to set an example.
You know, so I applaud him.
Yep. I wish that would have happened with some of the teams I was.
Immensely. It's just like I just listen to him sometimes, and like I said, I'll pick my coaches and be like, y'all need to watch that show.
Yes.
Like, I'm like, no, y'all need to hear what he's saying. Don't worry about the show. Listen to what he's saying.
Right.
Like, that's real. But he told me like, he's like, he said, have a nice day. That's for.
And that's coming from him, who had more jewelry than.
Like, rules and regulations and following the rules and regulations and implementing them. And when I say do something, you do it.
Did you see the episode when the kid wanted the number 1 jersey? He was like, for you to be that dude. Dude?
I absolutely did. I saw that episode. Like I said, I watch everything. Like I said, anything sports related, I watch. So that's just my life anyway. But yeah, I watch all that stuff. And like I said, like the Last Chance U stuff, but I watch it. And like I said, I know there's a lot of profanity and stuff in it. But again, you have to understand them kids' struggles.
Yeah.
The young man Alfonso Graham, who just left Morgan, who's now playing for the Pittsburgh Steelers. That young man's story is awesome. Man went he went to school after school after school until he found his home. And then he proved himself. He never grinded. Like, these kids need to understand that. Like, sometimes you just don't leave high school, go straight to the Division I and straight to, you know what I'm saying? Like,
right.
Like, those bumps and those obstacles, man, they give you character. Like, it makes you see, like, let's see. Let me see you make it through this. You got a chance in life. Like, sometimes some people they hit the road block. You either want to just stop or you want to go over it. You want to find a way to get around it. That kid found a way. That kid got the Morgan in the drafted. Had the team. And now on a 3-year deal.
Yeah. And you know, yeah, and when I was sitting there and I was having a conversation, this is right around the time when we first started Welcome to Breadland, and I was having a conversation with someone and I was trying to tell them, because everyone didn't realize what all Dion did when he was at Jackson. You know, how he went to, when he even got to Mississippi, Troy, he didn't even have the hotel they had him staying in, he couldn't even wash his ass. He had to take his trash can from his room down to the pool to wash his ass. You know, he was talking about, and we all know that Dion financially is not hurting.
Right.
He's taking his salary, man, and investing it not only back into the school, but paying the salaries of his coaching staff.
Yes, he was.
You mad at this man because he's choosing to go to the upper level? He's just responsible for himself. He got a team of people and individuals that made a commitment to him. He gotta make sure that they okay, man. And I don't understand. I think it's selfish of people to not understand. It wasn't about him turning his backs on those kids. He was opening other doors for them kids. Because now you got people that's in Colorado looking at our kids that normally wouldn't even give us a second thought. Because he's there now, our kids still got to do their part. He's not just saying, all right, I'm in Colorado, come on. You still got to be eligible to come to Colorado.
But can you understand the disappointment of Jackson State, though?
No.
Why?
Go ahead.
If if you love this school and you're excited about the school, and I'm just talking about Jackson State and the disappointment that Dion left, not any ill feeling or anything like that, but you were excited because Dion's there now, he's leaving, but you love Jackson State. You don't understand those students.
No, because you got to look at the whole story. Let me now you.
Okay.
So we back to our regular season.
No.
The honeymoon was gonna be over.
No, but I'll still give you an example, and then I want you to tie it all in.
All right.
If you love the Baltimore Ravens,
yes,
and you love a coach for the Baltimore Ravens,
yes,
right, and he decides, and whoever that could be,
Harbaugh, because you know I'm a Harbaugh fan.
Okay, if Harbaugh decides to leave, you as a Ravens fan would not be disappointed.
I would, but now let me show you. Let me give you the narrative from my opinion.
But you already answered.
I'm not. But listen to me.
Go ahead.
You know I love Harbaugh, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I'm ride or die. But if Bashotti is not going to do what Harbaugh needs for him to continue to go, and he chooses to move on, I can't be mad at Harbaugh. I'm now mad at Bashotti.
See, you taking words I never used. I never said mad. I said disappointed.
I wouldn't be disappointed, Harbaugh.
You wouldn't be disappointed if a coach that you love leaves?
No, because I would understand why.
No, that's two different things. I ain't say do you understand. Would you be disappointed? That's all I'm saying.
I would be disappointed, but not in him. I wouldn't be disappointed in him.
It don't matter. All I'm saying is the kids at Jackson State, the students that go there, because nobody has talked about you like this on a level till this man got there. I'm just talking about the disappointment. I'm not saying they don't understand, and I'm not saying that they're still not rooting for Dion. But if this is your school and people are talking, and now everybody's wearing T-shirts and whatnot, I would think I can understand those students being disappointed. Not mad, not hating, but just disappointed.
So what was he supposed to do, Troy?
No, that's two different things. I'm not saying he shouldn't have left. I'm not saying that.
Mm-hmm.
I'm saying I understand what he did. I'm on your side. I'm just saying, as a fan of sport, as me, I love the Orioles, man. I love the Ravens. If Lamar would have gone to I'm going to just keep it. You love Lamar. If he would have gone to another team, you would have understood. You would not have been disappointed, right?
Based on his reason. I wouldn't have drug Lamar name through his face.
I didn't say drag.
So they did.
That's not what I'm asking you.
Yes, I would be disappointed.
That's what I'm saying.
Yes, I would be disappointed.
I understand the disappointment of the hype you got. Y'all winning. It's championships. I'm about to graduate. I just understand their disappointment. I ain't saying drag his name through anything, and I'm not saying, because what both of y'all are saying, I get, and I'm with y'all. But I would just say, I don't think anybody else outside of those students and faculty, whatever, I don't think anybody else should be disappointed.
And I wasn't the student body.
Mm-hmm.
That's not who I'm directing my anger at.
No. That you're talking about the people that's let's because we done had the conversation.
Right.
But I felt bad for them and I'm not even
a casualty of war.
That's it.
Yeah, they was a casualty of war.
Yeah.
And I think,
Lord, Bob told me it's 9-1.
Yeah, I saw that.
All right, now I'm disappointed.
Yeah. And the biggest thing about it, Troy, that really bothered me the most.
What's that?
All these people that's talking about, Dion ain't gonna be able to do this, and he ain't gonna do this, the Nick Saberhavens and so forth and so on. Listen, you can talk nonsense because I think it was competitive with 60% of the tools that you had. Now, if me sitting there and I got just as many marbles as you got, listen, it's mono. And I really think that he brings a different element. Kids gonna look at him and see themselves. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
They're gonna be able to relate to Dion as opposed to going to those Alabamas and things like that. It's gonna be a different relationship. So it's just like to use myself as an example, right?
Mm-hmm.
My kids love me a lot. Coach Rock was loved. It wasn't because I was buying them cleats. It wasn't because we had new uniforms every year. It wasn't because, Coach Rock is 25-1. That's not why they love Coach Rock. They love Coach Rock because when they got in trouble in school, I was the one that showed up at
Wait. 25-1?
I was 25-1.
In what?
In football.
As a coach?
Yes.
25 wins.
Yes.
And you was there? I mean, you was
Troy.
No. This is.
Don't make me call my son.
This is unbelievable.
Don't make me call my son.
You talking about? Are you adding all the games in a row, like 26 games in a row? You
3 seasons.
So you went undefeated 2 seasons.
The very first game, which was the last game of the season, I coached them kids. We lost, and I had only had them since the night before. We lost. After that, we won 25 straight games.
And they listened to you, or they did what they wanted.
Troy.
Tina,
somebody.
Is Tina still there?
The record books. You ask everybody. You went to your Facebook page. You asked Coach Kenny. Coach Kenny Petrell was my assistant coach. He's a friend of yours. You got First and 10 Cowboys.
What I'm saying.
First and 10 Cowboys. Yes. And the first time, when I got to 7-9, the last game of the season, we lost. That was the first game I coached with them. We had 25 straight games. That's going from 7-9 up to 8-10.
But they listened to you. So this wasn't, you didn't have Michael Jordan, Pippen, and Rodman.
No.
Right? It wasn't, So they won on coaching.
Yes.
I need you to bring I need you to bring
and
two of them in.
We had a fall, and I called my son right now.
No, I definitely don't want no relative. I need two. Like,
I'll make that happen. And me and the program director had a disagreement because he felt that I didn't bring anything to the organization. So he wanted to. We started at Emerson High School, then we went to Beachfield.
Okay.
And
Beachfield is not a perfect field. I'll tell you, I played on that field.
Practice field that Mount St. Joe uses is our game field.
I played on it, yeah.
Yes. And
Brodie.
He was the longest yard. So like,
but we did.
Wait a minute, and this comment, I do like this common difference between college and the pros is that students pick the school and the team picks the players.
Yeah.
The coaches are part of that decision for students.
Yes.
Okay.
And it was. And listen, I would have been at First and 10 to this day, man. And I'm gonna tell you what happened. You know, kids meant a lot to me, man. And I went in. I started out as I was assistant coach for 11-14, but the head coach for 7-9. And I felt as though the parents on my team paid the same amount of money for registration as them kids at 11-14, and they should have had the same bennies as the big kids. Yeah, the 11-14 is the premier team, but you're not going to put me in hand-me-down jerseys and the numbers coming off and things like that. So I suited my own team, and I did that for 4 years straight. 4 years straight. So we're talking cleats, socks, even down to helmets, because you're not going to put my kids in some old dirty helmets and the paint peeling off of them. So I said all that to say I didn't ask for anything back from the organization. I just needed my kids to be happy. So because now you done saw these kids win for the last 3 years, right?
What was that record again?
25-1. You done saw these kids win for the last 3 years, right? Now they moved up to the age group. Now I didn't chase my kids. I was fine staying where I was. But what happened was when the kids got ready to go for their second year of 8-10, the parents, the coach that was there had no football knowledge. And it had been proven. He hadn't won a game, I know, and God knows what. He might have had like 2 forfeits. And all of the parents were saying that if their kids had to go up to play, and I'm not going to put his name out there because we're not messy, but they said if their kid had to go up and play for him.
Wait a minute. When did we stop getting messy? I know the kids are gone now.
Right. But they said if the kids was going to go play for him, they was taking their kids down the hill to Charm City. And that's not what they want. So I went to the organization and I asked them to allow me to move up to to stay with the A team of 8-10 as opposed to y'all giving me the B team, giving him the A team, and all the kids leaving the organization. And all of the people on the board voted yes. They were fine with that, except the director. And the director came to me in a coaches meeting and told me that he felt like I wasn't an intricate part to the organization and I didn't do enough stuff to benefit the organization. When I wanted to show him about $6,000 in receipts alone, how I paid my own referee fees, how on my personal time I was the one doing school visits for these kids. I was the one that when these kids' grades was falling down, I had my team mom sitting at the field teaching these kids. And it kind of hurt my feelings, so I walked away. And 2 weeks later, I had an offer to come to Charm City, and that's how I spent 2 years at Charm City.
And what was your record there?
I was about 500.
Wait a minute. I want specific numbers. I heard 20.
I can't remember my exact number, but I was assistant coach for 11-14.
Oh, assistant.
I was assistant coach 11-14, but I was the head coach because you got an A squad, B squad.
Yeah.
I was the B squad coach, so we still competed, but I had all first year players. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Kids that didn't even know how to strap up their chin strap, but we still competed. And then it got to the point where my son is now in high school. He was in high school, and I just wanted to be a dad for my 2 kids, for my 2 sons at the time. And that's why I walked away from youth athletics.
All right, I need you to find me two kids that's not related to you, no DNA of any type. I don't even want light skinned ones. I need to know they not related to you in any. I need.
I'll make it happen.
Find me some dark skinned ones with hair.
I'll make it happen. That's
hair.
That's not hard.
With that Jalen Rose.
Better yet, this is what we're gonna do, Tina. You still there?
Absolutely.
All right, Troy. This is what we want Tina to do because Tina not only knows some of my exactly. So let's have Tina do the research. Don't have because now you're gonna say, there you go. All you gotta do is ask Coach Kenny about Coach Rock.
Oh, I don't want you referring to anybody. That's the whole thing.
Yeah, Kenny. She's talking to me right now live on the air.
All right, we talk. And because I need to hear from some kids. I need to hear for somebody, that you coach, because you might hear something like, "Yeah, we won in spite of our coach."
Never that.
You're like, I knew what to do. He would tell me to run long. I knew we needed a first down. I'm getting the first down first.
Troy, let me say this.
Bro, I need
Troy,
to know.
Let me say this, Troy. So you know how Lamar came into Baltimore and it took them 2 seasons to figure out what to
All right. Under the bus.
All right.
Yeah.
Hold on right now, Tina. Hold on. All right. Hold on. I'm calling him right now, Tina. Hold on.
And look, and you can't give him the eye over talking in codes.
Time he can't see me.
Y'all done had this conversation. We gonna see.
Devon.
No.
Yeah, we didn't see the radio, Devon. I want you to say hi to Coach Tina. She's also on the live on the radio office also. She's the athletic director at Reginald F. Lewis. Say hi to her, Devon.
Hello.
All right, Devon, we've been having a debate for the last 15 minutes because Great.
Truth and nothing but the truth. So help us God.
Devon, did you raise your right hand?
He did.
All right. Now we've been having a debate for like the last 20 minutes because Troy is trying to throw shade on me, right?
I'm just trying to understand.
I was explaining to him how I was a coach and we went almost 3 years without a loss before I went to Charm City. They told me that I couldn't find a kid that played for me that will co-sign that.
No, that's not what I said. I'm trying to find
any questions you want, Troy.
But I'm gonna ask him.
Go
but
you can ask him.
Okay. But I also told you I'm like we're gonna talk about relatives too. But anyway, what's up, man? No. I'm good. But this ain't gonna be the only call.
All right.
Let me ask you. All right. So y'all, he was on the team every year.
I started coaching that team because he was on the team.
So
His mother said if I didn't go down there and be the coach, she was taking him off the team. Did she, Devon, or did she not?
She did.
Okay, I'm all for that. So already I'm already feeling like your love for coaching was forced upon you.
And I was coaching another team.
Oh, where were you coaching?
11-14.
I mean, I know where. Where were you?
Organization.
Same one.
But I was at 10-12. I hadn't got to 11-14 yet. I was at 10-12.
Okay. So you love the coach.
Yes.
And you just happened. Okay. So as a coach, sir, now I want to make sure we clear that you're not living under his roof now, right?
You talking to me?
Yeah. Sure. I want to make sure you have some place to stay.
Please.
Just want to be sure. So because if he could change the locks when you go out to the club, I know you have some boundaries on these questions. Okay, I just want to be sure. So anyway, coach in general, just how was he as a coach?
As his child or as
We start off. Yeah, as a coach, but I'm gonna hear as a child too.
I mean, as a coach, he's like, he ain't like saying stuff twice.
Okay.
You mention stuff up. He want to yell and jump the screen, but then when you're doing it right, he happy. Okay.
Well, that sounds like he in a restaurant too. Getting, when you serving that's how he is when he get his food. It ain't right. He start jumping. I've seen that.
How many championships did we get, Devon?
What period of time?
5, 7, 7, 9. We're not even gonna talk about 10. 5, 7, 7, 9. How many championships did we get?
I don't remember losing. I think we won one each. One of them years.
Well, I like the face.
He played for me 7-9 for 3 years.
Yeah. Okay.
And how old?
I'm looking at 5-7.
How old was the oldest person on the team? How many of them drove to practice?
We played against it.
Yes.
My kids was down Turner Station. They had them sewn on friends.
They did. We turned the station in the championship. This one it was 5-7, right?
Before he went to Tigers all his career.
The championship game, Tina, let me say this. I can understand why Coach Green did it. Because we was putting up like 30, 40 points with 5, 7-year-olds against these people. We put them in the championship game. It's flag 5-7. Troy, my kid grabbed the flag. The kid ran down the field and dropped. The refs called the kids to the center of the field. The refs couldn't get the flag off the child. Troy, it was bad.
See some now. I played Little League against Turner Station, and there was a couple guys that had beards when I was 13.
Turner Station was famous for doing.
There was some guys shaving.
I'll tell y'all a secret though, man. Tina, I don't know if the name William Johnson mean anything to you. Do that name sound familiar? Yeah, William Johnson was my quarterback. I had him since he was 6 years old.
Right?
Yes. Listen, Troy, this boy at 6 years old is out on the field. I done gave him the play, right? He's going around to each kid on the field, running position and telling them what they need to do on this play.
Oh, wait a minute. Yeah, my phone just got deleted. He said, sounds like the Ravens now. We win in spite of our coaches.
Oh, my God. The word.
I
need to go back to work. And Devon, I'm glad you called. I'm sorry for disturbing you. But Troy trying to make it seem like I didn't know what I was doing. And we just needed someone. You say you still don't believe me, Troy?
Yeah. Right.
Did he have
his favorite play was fake 41 wide receiver reverse?
So he had
right, student body left?
No, he didn't see student body right, student body left. That's not what he said.
It sounded like this. So he had like 4 plays, and that was his favorite.
He had a playbook. Fake 41 wide receiver reverse is not going to work if you don't set it up. You gotta run the 41s, the 42s. You gotta do that. You gotta have that receiver running their routes. See, Troy.
I'm not telling you he never had to get to the other place because they couldn't stop those. Oh, you are right. Anybody he coached against, you were the first play the game was going to be. You couldn't do nothing about it.
Yeah, you couldn't.
So he was the greatest coach. You just had a play that worked. It's like, look, all right, we'll try something different.
No. Being a good coach is putting them kids in the right position. Troy.
No ankle very tight. It's a
No more then. Yeah, we might have to take count now. It was more then. Yeah.
Oh,
we set thugs. We did.
Oh Lord.
I should tell y'all a funny story. You know, we was playing all these other nice organizations, and they had turf. Our kids used to be in dirt street, kicking rocks out the field so they don't get hurt. Man, you put them on turf.
Oh, look, Bob, I had to put your picture up, man, so you can get credit for that is Bob.
It's funny. You got to go back to work. We did. My son would testify, man. We had 3 seasons before we lost the game.
I'm not doubting the record. It's
it was a foreign feeling.
Yeah.
You know, that's how I feel.
You talking waterworks? Oh my God.
He just said he was winning so much that he didn't know what the feeling was like.
Right.
That's the thing.
And the bad part, we lost in the championship.
Oh Lord.
Yeah, we lost in the
when
championship.
coaching is important.
Yes, it is.
And so you blame it on coaching?
Take the blame for that.
Okay.
I take the blame for that.
I'm proud of you.
Because at that point we figured we was preparing for the regionals as opposed to taking the champ.
You just look past that game.
Because it was Charm City. We lost against Charm City. And we had already beat them twice convincingly in the season. Like it wasn't even compatible.
I found some footage of you coaching when y'all lost that game. Wait a minute. Stand by real quick. This is Rock finding out that they lost the game. Here it is right here.
Yes.
Oh Lord.
Troy,
I'm sorry, bro. I'm sorry, man. I found it, bro.
Troy, just you didn't see it. I don't want you to see it. I don't want you to see it because you'll be ready to fight Troy. Y'all want to hear a funny story though about our first championship game? You know, football's played in the winter, right?
Okay.
And it was cold as hell, like freezing. And you know, my team moms, they got like hot chocolate in the thermos plugged in the back of the truck. We trying to keep the kids warm. So the kids are all whining and crying about how cold it was, right?
Mm-hmm.
We get ready to go to kickoff. This is what I did. I had my team in the middle of the field, right?
Right.
Get them.
Gotcha. The phone fell.
Static. Meanwhile, we're going to give y'all a second to look at DJ Rock. It's time to show some socks there.
Hello?
Y'all back?
Yeah.
We got everybody?
Yeah.
Okay.
Both of them there.
Okay.
But it was cold. It was cold outside, right? So now.
Uh-oh. That's that iPhone, bro.
No, it's not in the holder. It keep falling.
Right. Androids know what to do.
No, I need to put it in the holder. It's in the holder now. It ain't gonna fall.
Mm-hmm.
But right before kickoff, I pulled my team to the center of the field, right?
Right.
They all sitting there. They got snot bubbles in their nose and all. And I took my coat off. I had on a short sleeve coaching shirt. I took my coat off. And I told them, if y'all gonna be cold, I'm gonna be cold with you. And that's all I needed. We was off to the races then. Man, we had an ass whipping going first quarter.
I will say this. After seeing your footage on the field, Bob said he's going to start calling you Wheezy. Now, that was Florida. That was Florida. But I remember Obama making the same mistake.
Yes.
Do you remember that speech?
Yes.
And it was like Obama. He said, "What did I think he was trying to refer to the Jeffersons, and then he said, I'm coming wheezy." And he was mixing saying to himself. Do y'all remember that? And I was watching. It was one of the talk shows, and they said Obama, not black enough. Look, I'm gonna add that. I gotta add it to my video.
My problem is with you though.
Oh,
you might not remember this, but remember when I was playing softball, y'all used to come to the games, Devon?
Nah, that's for my memory.
When you and your brother and your mother used to come to the game, listen, we've been friends a really, really long time, right? So we all deciding to play softball in the Social Security League, but we playing on different teams, right? So it's going good. It's competitive. And come up to bat. Now Troy's the catcher, right? So I'm trying to focus, man, so I can get a hit. Troy is like talking all this nonsense to me, man. Talking pretty shit. I want to punch Troy in his mouth so bad. And you know you can't really do it. And I don't really think it's fair. Me and Troy ain't been right since.
Look, the idea is to distract the batter, right? And I've been doing this. I've always been a catcher, so I would do it. I would step it up until the umpire would say, "You can't do that."
Right.
So we adults. So it's like just talking. And Rock was swinging away. Yeah, I was out of control for you because it actually worked on you. Like you was getting frustrated. And I was like, I couldn't wait for you.
It's been friends, Troy. This was just
not on my team. You're not on my team, bro. I'm trying to win. I lose sleep when I lose. I'm trying to win.
Tina, do you know our history, man? We played in Drew Hill Park when we also played in Woodlawn in the Social Security League.
Yeah, that was.
Well, I used to be on. I used to do the Halliburton Field, Patterson Park.
That was the church league?
The church, right? We was in the church league also.
Yeah, there you go.
Oh, you got to see your picture.
Yeah, really.
I'm like, I said, we might know who she is.
She might be one of these. You should have picked some dirt on.
But it was slow. It was adult slow pitch.
Yes.
It was the co-ed.
We was in the co-ed. We played the co-ed and we played in the church league.
Oh, on Saturdays.
So it was crazy over there. I wasn't going over there. So I used to stay over east and do all the East Fields. I used to do all the Patterson Park, Drury.
Addison, I think Clifton too. Clifton?
And Summit down.
And it's funny, Tina, because listen, we was in the church league, right? But both of us played for teams that we didn't attend the church.
Yeah, that's true. Well, before the game, well, we all did that.
And then someone said, "How you gonna play before the game started and go to your car and get a beer after the game?"
Oh man,
y'all, it was crazy because.
Yeah. Yes. The church league, that was, and I think I told you, that's the only time I ever played and was about to get in a fight. And in and the church league, I thought I was really going to fight. And I was like, I'm not, and then once you hit 30, you ain't punching me first. Right. Like, it was like, you hit me, then it's on. I was like, if I sense that you're getting close, I'm swinging first. I'm trying to go to the car, but hitting first. Now I got to throw a couple of shots and then reach right for my. I got to reach for that. But then I could hit you one time and stun you and get to the car. I didn't feel like fighting for a long time, but I was swinging first, man.
Peter, you was bad when you show up the day that they're giving out the jerseys. As the coach is giving out the jerseys, he's introducing you to your teammates.
Yeah.
This David, right? David from Marcel.
Yeah.
On Sunday.
And they don't ask you for your number. What
side?
I'm like, I need 3X. 3. Whatever the number is.
Man, I'm telling you. And then you got one person, you got Sister Audrey. She's the only person from the church there. She don't even play.
She keeping the book.
Yeah, she show up just so you can say a member from the church is there.
I really want to mention some of the church that I had issues with, but I won't do that. That was
We was playing for St. Bernardines. You know, St. Bernardines go to church on Saturdays.
Oh, I didn't know that. Of course.
Church on Saturday.
Now you would
St. Bernardines.
and you would should be playing for St. Bernardines. I'm on the street. I am on Mount Holly. And I'm playing the first year I played for Columbia. And my cousin called me. I'm like, how are you playing in the city? It was Columbia Community.
Right.
So it was CCC, and I thought I guess everybody thought it was Cadence, but it was Columbia. And then they moved to somewhere still in Howard County.
Right.
But
Yvette.
Yeah.
Yvette played on St. Bernardines also. Yes. So we was all at Drew Hill Park one day, right?
Mhm.
And we saw, been a DJ forever.
Mhm.
So some of the people that used to come to the club I DJ'd in was on other teams, right?
Nah. I didn't even think about that.
Yes.
I did not even think about nobody ever asked me. I walked past that.
Yes, he's still on the phone.
He hanging in there.
Did your father strike out or hit the ball?
Seen that.
Like I said, that's before my memory, so I don't remember that.
Remember? I remember quite a few. And of course, you foul out on 2 strikes. That's strikeout too.
That's a strikeout.
Like, it was a combination of all of that. Once, at least against us. Now I don't know about the other game, but against us, if I was catching, he was gonna foul out.
$300 bet.
It was
$300 bet.
You didn't get your money's worth.
I did not.
People on the team, but I was gonna get him to foul. and then with the wasting one, I'll tell you this now, to make you think you got one to waste, even though you don't, you might let one go and it's strike 3.
Right.
So I know I got you with that once. I don't remember a bunch of that, but I tried it with everybody because sometimes you're just not thinking. It's like not the pitch. But you will come out there, Troy don't start.
Right. Because, beginning of the game, you start that nonsense, man. Like, yo, listen, can we just...
It's funny you remember that, man. It's so funny.
Because he made me mad, man. Because I had a lot of competition to get on the field, man. So I had to bring my game. And you boy in. So I had to drive the ball deep to get a base hit. Oh, man.
Let me tell you, in the church, Yale was in the church league.
Was he?
He was in the church league.
Against Yale, though. Which church he played for?
I can't remember. He was in that league. Yeah, and I have been crossing paths forever, right?
Mm.
And between bowling, we were never on the same team. So between bowling, softball, and I'm like, and we see each other. He'd be on the field, I'm on the field, but he was always in the outfield.
Right.
The way I remember, he was always playing in the outfield. But he was so y'all have played against each other, don't even know it. Yeah. So, and then not to mention now, Johnny Lane, he doesn't play anymore, but he's played all over in Dundalk. She's probably running into him.
Yeah, running to Johnny as well.
Because me and Johnny got a gazillion mutual friends.
That's what happened when I went to Tina Page. I'm like, she can't be our play cousin. She's like our sister.
Yeah, I'm going to have to send you a show friends too.
What inning?
It's got to be in the 9th, I guess. Let me scan over there. I was getting frustrated when I saw that 10. Wait, I'm going to go over there real quick. It is... Oh, it's 8. Oh, they're going into the 9th now.
Okay, that's still a problem, though. Yeah, that's a lot of runs. That's 7 runs.
So, but at the same time...
affect our second place status, though, right?
It depends. No. We're still going to be in second no matter what. But I don't want... Tampa to win.
To get hit on us.
We got a 4-game series against Tampa Bay, man. So we got to look. I'm gonna post something. I'm gonna go live at somebody's house, my house, somewhere during those games. And I want first place, man. I want it.
And I'm gonna tell you something that's gonna make you proud. My son is a product of Dunbar.
I'm gonna leave that alone.
He's thinking it did because he couldn't be one. That's all.
Exactly.
Never wanted to be one.
I wasn't even talking about you, but you can get it too.
I like the basketball. I like the all-time basketball team. I'm gonna give y'all that.
I'm gonna say this, and I'm gonna be 100% honest about it. Athletically, the whole time I was in high school, we couldn't compete with Dunbar. As much as they were our rivals, we didn't have the athletes that Dunbar had.
In any sport, no sport.
No. The most competitive sport we had against Dunbar was football.
It was weird. Edmondson had, I don't know if, because they had some really good.
No, for a coach. Coach James was not the coach that Coach Pompey was. So we didn't. The program wasn't. I'm talking about the athletic program. It wasn't the same. Right. It wasn't the same as it was with Coach Pompey brought a different level to that school. You know, and Coach James just couldn't fill his shoes. He couldn't.
That's a
shit. We lost homecoming 2 of the 4 years I was there.
I lost your video. I'm mad. Where's your?
The second line team, y'all 25-1.
Yeah.
One of the coach. 21.
Right.
They won't go 25-1. You understand, kids, the coach can come in with all the X's and O's that he or she wants. But it's the relationship the kids develop for the coach. Is that respect. The kid wants to give it your all, run through that brick wall, do everything that you say. I don't understand that. Like, they're like, well, I just don't understand. The kid leaves this program, goes to another program, and he's outstanding. I don't know what happened. Because some kids can only play for certain coaches. I mean, that's something I just witnessed throughout the years. That's all.
Yeah.
I give good coaching a lot of credit because, in my personal opinion, there is not a lot of good coaches to me in a lot of sports that I've played and that I've taken my kids to. And what I mean is, I don't like when coaches don't adjust to your players. And just because the same plays worked last year, and you got people that, if it's basketball, all of them can't shoot. So don't get mad when you set up a screen and somebody's supposed to run out to the 3. You got to change the play, bring them in closer. So that stuff has always bothered me with my kids. So I always try to help coaching, even though the head coach, it is whatever he says it is. That's what you got to do. But I still try to get in, and I still will try to say, look, if you can, because the coach will take credit if you score.
Right.
You know what I mean? So even if
but it's your fault if the play don't work.
Right. So if I just like, well, my youngest is the ultimate player because he will listen and retain what you say. You know what I mean? So if I'm coaching baseball, if I'm coaching Little League, rule every time, unless you got a real slow kid and it's 2 outs. Runners on first and third, you still second. Every time.
Every time, yes. So that's a given.
Right.
Try to get the back at you to throw the ball.
My son is not even looking at you. He knows to run. But you get some kids, it's like, all right, you run on this one. Then they take 2 steps and look at you. And I'm like, and you're trying to act like you don't want, like you're not telling them still, right? So you have to try to tell them, if I tell you to do something and you're out, it's on me. You know what I mean? It's like you gotta, I just find that I've seen coaches that I just get mad because you got somebody that you got a kid that's fast. I maybe can't hit, so get him ready to pinch run or something. You know what I mean? This is when you have to use everybody.
But if you don't know as yourself, if you just a dad, you know what I mean, and you really don't know the game yourself, you don't know to teach him that. You can't teach him something you don't know.
People say that if you like in your case, let's say you really didn't know football, but you're like, I'm coaching, I don't know what to do.
I'd have just been an assistant.
No, but let's say you can't, like Coach Dantzler. He didn't have an assistant. I think it was him.
Right.
When he first, right. But he knew the game though.
Right.
But if you don't know the game, but it's like, I just got to help out and I just got to find help. That's one thing.
Right.
Right. Parents should try to help or whatever, but I've just seen people that seen AAU coaches that I think are terrible. And if your plan is, we're gonna run laps until you do this, Well, yeah, it gets them in shape, but it ain't gonna make your
But it ain't
game.
even getting them in shape if they're not running the laps right. Because the laps ain't benefiting them.
But if you run in laps, but you can't pass, my youngest on the very first basketball team, they could not pass. They could not get on the other side of the court. It was driving me crazy. Just maybe at least if y'all don't get it, it'll be down at the other snowball. So, but the coach was sitting there going. He took the entire practice, the whole week. All they did was pass. All they did was pass, bounce pass, bounce pass, and these kids didn't care because with basketball, you got enough basketballs. Y'all going up and then pass, 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 free throws. That's all they did. In 1 week, they were at least getting the ball. Now, would they travel? Would they not make the shot? Didn't matter. But he was attacking every place that they were weak. So he got their passes together. You find out who can shoot. Okay, you can't shoot, but you can get rebounds. This was the best coaching I've ever seen in my life for young kids.
Right.
And they won the chance. Not that year. That year they were terrible.
Right.
And they were always shorter than every other school. The following year, they were at least the same height. Man. And even when it was schools big, like they were not the favorites, they won the whole thing, man. It was awesome. And and then of course when you win, parents think you're supposed to win all the time now. So now if they lose a game, the other schools cheat and all that stuff. I'm like, I can't stand parents either. More so in baseball, most parents don't understand the rules in baseball. They don't know what fair catch means and stuff like that. Don't get me started on that. But anyway,
Team Devon. Two-part question for Tina, one-part question for Devon. Here's the one part, huh? Say it again. Tina and Devon. No, I'm sorry. One-part question for Tina. This don't pertain to you, Devon. What is your feelings about the Ravens getting Beckham? And I know you're a Cowboys fan, but I want, as a football fan and a coach, what is your thoughts of the Ravens getting Odell Beckham?
Who you asking? This is who?
Bring a blink to the team. Like he gives a Lamar option. Like I said, because they try to get him to run less and throw more. And like I said, the man can play. Like I know he's been in the news for some stuff, but football wise, he can play. I'm sorry. Like I said, I've watched him through his career, and he's always been a playmaker. I'm sorry, he's been a playmaker. So he is a great addition, and I might have to wear more Ravens gear now, a little more Ravens stuff. A little bit more.
Tina, as you watch more and more of the show, you'll understand that we have like a very, very interactive group here called Top Dog, right? I was the only one that said Odell was coming. They was like, it ain't gonna happen. I predicted it before it even happened. Everybody, Rock don't know what he talking about. He crazy. Odell will never come in. And look what happened. Now, here's the next question. Part 2 for you, Tina. Part 1 for you, Devon. What are your thoughts on D-Hop?
He ain't coming. I was going to be he in Tennessee.
So you think that's
what Tennessee was a team?
No, he did. Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Huh?
Tennessee was a team last year that could have made some moves. Yeah. You can load the box all you want, but it's somebody that can catch the ball back there now.
He was just there for a visit. I didn't know there was some.
No, he signed.
He signed? They signed him?
Yeah.
Damn it.
See, I know, because I had a feeling you didn't, because you ain't text me.
Right.
Like, I had some, yeah, I'm bringing it.
But he was just there for a visit. He signed him.
Yeah. It was while I was away.
Yeah, I thought he was just a visit. I didn't know that they signed him. Oh, damn.
Oh, wait a minute.
He won't, Bob. He won't. Listen, man, if it was OBJ 5 years ago, I would agree with Bob.
5 years ago?
3.
when he was with the Browns, if he ain't whined then,
because he didn't want to stay.
He wanted to be with his boy. Was it Landry? Is that his? I don't know. He ain't had no say.
I think
he wants to be here.
When they keep talking about it ain't enough balls to go around. For the Ravens, that's not true because now the situation is a little bit different. You know, Odell ain't playing for stats. You know what I mean? He playing for the chip. And I really think that team is gonna be all on one court because they know it's all a bust. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So I don't think it's gonna be a problem in the locker room when them talking about, oh, Lamar, you're not getting me the ball enough. I don't think it's gonna be a problem.
Bob is like, I only like him because he went. Bob and his LSU.
Yes,
Bob put a lot of money into LSU.
I know he done bought a couple cars, couple houses,
put up one of the dorms, I think.
So Tina, what is your overview?
The reason we got the Greg Penn played football at LSU. We got 2 local kids that went to LSU.
Okay.
Some local kids that went other places too. So because we're from LSU. we got local kids that went other places. They ain't here. We ain't got it.
Bob talking about that local kid of his that went there.
So Tina, can we buy you a Ravens jersey? Can we get you?
Walk the streets of Baltimore. I can't walk around all the time with a Cowboy shirt on. So I had my Ravens stuff.
Can I be transparent, Tina?
Yeah.
I turned 50 in November, and I went to Dallas for a week for my 50th birthday.
His second.
Oh my God! Listen. Yes, listen. That's all I was talking about. I came back home. They tried to tell me I became a Dallas fan. I just appreciate good shit.
Mm.
I'm like, wow.
Yes.
It was happening.
Yes. It ain't got nothing to do with Jerry Jones or Prescott or none of them. Listen.
No, it does.
Not even there. It was so nice. I took pictures in the cheerleaders' locker room. I don't know what they're missing. No, they wasn't in the locker room.
One was. Oh, what's gonna have that picture? I'll show you next week.
What happened was they told me we could take all the pictures we want, but we had to pose like a Dallas Cowboy cheerleader.
And he had no problem.
But are a big sponsor of Baltimore City Public Schools, so we have to wear our Ravens stuff. You have to be supportive of the Ravens.
You should. That's right.
Really, generally like the Ravens. I just grew up with the Cowboys. The Ravens came a little too late.
And see, Troy, I had already dissected her page, Troy.
Mm-hmm.
So I saw that she had her purple gear on as a Ravens guy. I was gonna wait till she came in here and she started talking that Cowboy nonsense, and I was gonna pull the pictures out. But she admitted it already, so she good. She good. She back to being our play cousin again, Troy.
I just there's a comment. Some of the LSU guys. Somebody made a comment that some of the LSU guys look like your 7'9" players.
Oh man. It's gonna make me go get a whistle and me and my son gonna go prove to y'all. Cause listen, I'll tell you, if I did it now, that would be my offensive coach. If that boy got so much football knowledge, it's crazy. My son.
Where you get from?
See, Troy?
Because I don't hear y'all. I want to know where. It sounded like he know a little more. When he was in here, it sounded like he knew a little more than I don't know, bro.
Tell y'all a sibling rivalry story, right?
By the way, the Orioles ended up losing.
I know, I saw it.
All right, we moving on from
that. Let me tell y'all a sibling rivalry story. For those of y'all that got siblings may understand, but me and Troy don't understand this because our parents got it right the first time. But
mine did too.
Devon is my oldest child, right?
Okay.
Jalen is my youngest son. He's the number 2, right?
Mm-hmm.
So as I started coaching, Like Devon is my mini me. Anything I do, Devon do. I ride motorcycles, Devon ride motorcycles. That's my mini me. It's just me and him, right? When it came to football, Jalen only did it because that's what me and Devon was doing. He really wasn't interested, right?
Okay.
Devon had more football knowledge, but Jalen was the better player because Jalen was like husky, you know what I mean?
Okay.
Just brutal on the field, right? Then I guess Jalen said, "This shit ain't for me," but they still had to compete. So guess what Jalen did?
What's that?
He had to find something he beat Devon in, so he dove into his books. He was like, "Now, nigga, compete with me now." Nigga walk around like a 4.2. Devon was like, "Yeah, you got that one."
Well, Bob, look, Bob asked a question. When we getting together?
And so on you, Troy, you the only one we waiting for. Everybody else was available last week. You weren't available.
So it's wait a minute. So is last week the only time we talked about getting?
The last 2 weeks, everybody's
Okay. So what we doing Sunday? What are we doing? So Wednesday, Friday, and Sundays are not good for you.
Sunday morning I'm doing the brunch. Sunday after 7 I'm free.
All right. Well, we gonna get in the group text tomorrow.
Hey, to Texas Longhorn
Roadhouse.
Oh yeah, Texas Roadhouse
and Iowa. Iowa.
You want to go, Tina? You know what? You sound like you got enough sports knowledge to go with us. And by the way, one of your faithful listeners said you need to get your own segment on this sports show. I ain't gonna put their name out there. We even see around here. We just tell people names. We don't. Well, Jameer said you should get your own segment on here.
I will say this real quick: the Rangers are beating the Devil Rays,
so that's good too.
You got a chance to not lose any ground. 5-3 in the 8th.
Troy, let's get Lanice, Shelly, and Tina in here one time.
Okay.
That will be hot.
That's gonna be hard to do.
Why? Because come back next week.
Who?
Dawn Explorer.
But no, all of them got crazy schedules, so.
They ain't got no job. It's summertime.
I was waiting. There was a delay. I'm like, let's see what happens.
You only available at 7 p.m., right? So that's 2 of the 3. The only one left is Lanice.
It is getting them all on the same day. So we'll find out. First thing, we get in the group chat, and let me get my prime rib, and then I can think better after that.
All right.
So we gotta pick up donations.
Yes. Tim, let me tell you what we're doing. You know, sports is normally a male-dominated event, right? We have some ladies that's a part of this show that I swear to you, they will go head to head with any man we know. You know, like Shelly, she's like a sports thesaurus. Any stats we need, we go to her. We don't go to Yale because Yale's gonna give us a whole thesis. So we don't want him to give us the stats.
Yeah, it's a History Channel.
Yeah.
Where's Yale at? Oh, he's
film commercial. So Shelly's gonna give us stats for any sport. Any sport. She's just that thorough. Lanice is trying to give us like baseball, football, but Baltimore stats. So we need to add you to the equation, Tina. Oh, there she go, Troy. She said she can hold her own.
I believe it.
And you cable Charles, Tina? You got cable?
Do I have cable?
I'm trying to find out somewhere to watch free pay-per-view at. Listen.
Don't mind him. Everybody.
It's at Tina house.
I don't know what he's talking about. Man with an iPhone asking about cable.
Yeah. Somehow cable only work unless the wind don't blow.
That's that direct TV. That's every time I'm out of town and it's raining, the game go off every time. Man, I was at the airport going crazy. I was like, oh my God, please let me at least see some of the game before my foot. I'll never forget it. That's how it is.
You can go ahead and go back to sleep, man. I know you got to go to work in the morning, but I just needed to prove something to Troy because he was trying to come from my neck.
You didn't prove nothing.
Even Tina was over there with doubts. Her shady self.
We still doubt. And I like this answer. I believe his answer. Well, I'm gonna ask you some more questions. I'm gonna let you get some rest, man. Half the battle is knowing that you have a place to live, no matter what you say about rock. That I needed to know that first before we ask the question. And wait a minute, we can set up for.
Oh, Devon, would you rather play for someone else or would you rather play for me?
Rock can't be the commissioner, by the way.
Say what?
No, I was reading. You can read it later. They try to set up a fantasy league. Rock cannot be the commissioner.
No, actually, he's the commissioner. We make Devon the commissioner.
You keep throwing people around with this thing we got here when they mention you.
I don't want to be the commissioner. You want to be the commissioner? Tina.
Here we go.
Tina.
And listen. I want you to listen to the pain in his voice too. Go ahead.
We had a it was like a pool.
It's taking too long.
It was a pool, and we did our predictions every week, right? Now, how can a person that's keeping score be in last place, but within the last 3 weeks he come back and beat everybody and win over on pool?
Fishy to me.
Exactly.
Now I can tell you the real story.
Tina, he was in last place. He was in last place and came back in 3 weeks and won.
I can tell you the real story. You ready for the real story?
Yeah.
Because when Rock tells stories, he leaves so much out. First of all, every week you pick a team, you pick every game, and you just pick win or lose. It's not giving points or anything. It's just who gonna win, who gonna lose, right? So you can be in last place, but what are you down? 2 games? 3 games? Because you're picking every game. Rock tried to make it sound like everybody was up 40 games. I had 2. No, it was neck and neck every week, right?
The last 3 weeks were you in last place? 3 weeks?
No,
Three
place the last 3 weeks because y'all was trying to catch me. See, you and here's the thing, Tina. We are making our predictions on the air, just like you're listening right now.
Okay.
So exactly. He make it sound like I'm doing my picks like the way Donald Trump plays golf. Like I'ma just cheat. No, we doing all our picks. Look, even Bob saying Bob was kept picking the Steelers and they kept losing. That's what ended up hurting Bob. Look, we know fire on your side. It was like
I can count.
Yeah, but you see what he said after that?
He said I can count.
Oh, and is that the whole line?
Yes.
Oh, you don't read the H-A, H-A, H-A. You don't say all that?
Yes.
You don't know how to read sarcasm? Oh, y'all killing me. It was a fun thing we were doing, and to watch, because there was a moment where the guy was not on the floor. Johnny Lane took off at everybody. The very first week, he was just way ahead of everybody. And to watch everybody have a shot at the lead, like Wink came up, because Wink was down. Wink shot up harder than I did, as a matter of fact.
Yeah,
he went flying past. So it just came down to, I got lucky enough to have the lead in the last couple of weeks, and then Bob was the one that had a chance. So when you make your picks, because I was in the lead, pick first, because I could easily sit back and go, well, I'm gonna pick what Bob picked,
right?
And then so I would do my picks first. So it was all above board. Rock he's just jealous because he ain't win. Probably my Wink played better medicated. That's true too. He did.
The good man because he had good insurance. Listen.
And then Bob had the colorblind.
Yes. He was watching. He said he was watching a black and white TV. And he picked the teams with the colors he liked.
It was fun. It was fun. I'm looking forward to it. So we definitely. I'll get in the group chat because I am so far behind in my messenger on Facebook. There's a whole bunch of stuff. Because Johnny had put something in there, and I just said, "Oh, I just read it." And he gives me it. That's what he's trying to say. I'm terrible,
Right?
Because I didn't respond. I'm like, I didn't see it. But
you know what killed us though, Troy?
All
the gimme games that we were supposed to win. It's like we were like, yeah, that's a gimme, that's a gimme. Yeah. And then we get our head bust open.
That's what I started learning, that there's going to be an upset. Every week there's going to be one, maybe two, and then I would just try to pick the upsets because and you know there's always that one game that it's like the favorite, like it's going to be the Cowboys against Walbrook,
right?
And
Walbrook ain't going to win. They come out and put 42 points up.
This toe, and it's always one of those, and you just gotta hope.
Or we play teams like Jacksonville. We like, man, we about to bust Jacksonville head and come out with a goose egg.
And there's Wink. Wink's like, yeah, he had one bad. You had that weekend. It was just weird. And when you go against everybody, it makes you nervous because either you can pull way ahead
or go way behind.
Yep. So I try to get my picks, and it's hard because we're picking on Tuesday. So we just had the last game Monday night, and it's like you don't know who's hurt or you don't know anything, so you just gotta go for it. But we're gonna do it again. We're gonna do it again.
Know what we can do for Tina? It just came to me.
What?
She's the AD, right? Remember how we was talking? Somebody asked us to do it to try to include. I think it might have been Yale wanted us to include local high school sports.
To do what?
Huh?
Well, for a show?
Yeah, not just a show, but I mean, we can, because we don't have intel on the standings. Remember, he was talking to us about Milford, remember? Mm-hmm. Right before we had what's the name on. Mm-hmm. But we don't have anybody that's connected to the point that can give us high school sports, the intel on the high school sports, the standings, like she told us to look out for the one kid.
So
she's connected to them.
She should get a show. Get her in here for a show.
So now you want me to work long hours, so your ass will be home.
It's your station.
Oh, Lord. She said you need some time for 4 hours a week. Why she can't have 30 minutes of your time?
Because first of all, I was trying to leave at 9. You wouldn't be quiet. Because I said, hey, Tina, listen to you, baby. But Rock wanted to talk about his 25-1.
Tina, who told you to call? Tina, who do you want me to call? Myself or George?
Can you find the trophies?
They're in my dad's house right now. In the dining room.
How much dust?
It's a little bit of dust because my dad don't clean them. But they're in his dining room.
Boys fans right there talking about that. Oh, I'm sorry.
They in his dining room.
I didn't mean to go there.
He's back here. Still here.
Oh, wait a minute. If he done thrown a shot at Yale, said he was up in the 1960 champion. Yeah, Yale's every now and then when he reminds us of his age, it's like, oh yeah. And I'm like, so Yale was we were playing on the field with Yale. We should, I don't know how. I don't know, but go through some pictures.
Yale got us by 10 years.
Yeah, I was.
No, 12 years, because he's 62.
He turned 62 this year?
Yeah, because he was 61 when we DJ'd his party.
Oh, that's right.
So he got us by 2 years.
Oh, let me tell you, and if you ever need a good DJ.
Tina, don't listen.
What?
Time to go, Tina.
Wait a minute, Tina. Wait a minute. I got footage that, look, every time I'm about to delete it.
Tina, I think your grandbaby calling you Tina. Tina, smooth as the noodles or something.
Are you looking at Facebook right now, Tina?
I'm on I'm watching you.
Oh, okay, look. I'm about to put up some more footage of Rock DJing. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
This is him DJing right here. I'm gonna do. That's his move right there. Is that about right, Rock? He's mixing.
I'm good. Tina, don't find him.
Good DJ. I'm just saying.
Tina, don't find him funny. Don't find him funny.
He is mixing left and right. He's using both hands. Wait a minute. Let me go back one more time. Huge. Come on, man. Do your theme song. That's the mixtape he had right there. He put a little bit of That's right. But I haven't seen him in action. Wait a minute. Oh man, I'm gonna have to add everything. I gotta put all that stuff back, Rod. We had Rod. Oh, I have to tell you about that too. It's so much material. We're gonna get you caught up real fast.
I'm liking Tina.
We're gonna get Tina caught up real quick.
I knew she was a bugaboo when she first started typing.
I like Tina. We're gonna get you to come in here, Tina. But I do actually. It's almost 11. I do need to get ready to break out of here. And then Rock gonna need to. He gonna need. Hey, well, I need to get to harass you. Oh, I gotta do that next week, Rock.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Next week, Tina. The beginning, the first half hour is gonna be dedicated to Rock. I got so much. Look, Yeah, I'm gonna have to dedicate. In fact, I'm gonna create an event tomorrow. It's gonna be a half hour of DJ Rock Nights information. I'll throw in your coaching stats. He quit on me.
Cause I'm not. Tina, listen, Troy is really, really good and
No, I'm accurate.
You not. He's really, really good at creating memes and Photoshop and all that kind of stuff. So he's gonna create a narrative that is not true and expect you to believe it.
I will, since he put that out there, I will make sure that I have people call in. Same way we just called, check on his coaching. I'm gonna have people to call in and you
people just on the plan.
When Nicole works for the station.
So
call Nicole.
He won't side with you.
I'm gonna call the queen. Hell, we can just let Bob and Wheat talk. Bob had half your comment. What's up, Cicely? What's up? Glad you made it. Look, you need to come in here too. She used to play softball too. But anyway, she was in the Social Security. I think Social Security somewhere. I think it was Social Security League. But wait a minute. Speaking of that, one more time. Mixed Master.
Social Security League.
Yeah, it was. All right, yeah. That's the way I feel right now, though. You're right about that. The SSA League. I'm going SSA.
SSA League. Go ahead.
Well, we playing in Woodlawn. We just gonna name the area.
Yeah.
All right, we gotta get ready to roll. Next week, we'll be back going at 7. It's gonna be all about. I'm gonna introduce you formally to DJ Rod Nice.
And thanks.
I'm gonna let you know everything there is to know. The truth.
Yeah, shout out to everybody that gave to the wonderful kids today, man. We really appreciate all y'all did for them and all those that's gonna do. So we appreciate y'all so much.
And we're still trying to get some more next week too. Next Tuesday.
Yes.
Because they're not leaving until
the 29th
is what day is that?
Saturday.
Yes. I also had to get prepared. My mother's birthday is Saturday. Johnny Lang's birthday is Saturday. And George Clinton's birthday is Saturday, man. Some of them.
You would have heard he got 15 hours by himself to take his son, and he got to drive 15 hours back. Like, he's only going for one race, right? So he's going for the relay. So he's not even going. He's going for the relay, which is awesome because if he doesn't go, the other kids don't get to run.
Can he carpool with another parent?
But he's trying to come right back, I guess, right?
He runs relay and then comes right back. I'm like, that's dedication.
Yeah. Yes. If he doesn't mind, if you tell us his name and all, I'd love to give him some credit and some acknowledgement. Okay.
It's only a relay. You got 4 people run a relay. If one person don't show, then you can't run.
Right.
So that is really taking us down to drive all the way up there. He's getting up there the day before he's supposed to run. As soon as they run, he's going to drive down.
Wow.
That's awesome.
This what we need you to do. Give us his name and all. We do have some resources around here. Let's see, Troy. Let's reach out to our resources and see if we could possibly work it out. If nothing more, try to get him a train ticket. If not a train ticket, maybe see if Spirit or JetBlue or something got a special or something. We'll look into it, Tina, and we'll keep you updated. You can be our point of contact, okay?
All right.
No promises yet. Let us see what kind of resources we can come up with.
Gas help towards the gas.
Right.
Yeah.
You can get coffee along the way.
Yeah.
He, you know, this helped the man get some gas. He probably went to fill up about what?
Maybe three times. 3 times.
Yeah, to go, that's like driving to Florida. So
yeah, about 3 times.
Yeah.
3 fillers.
And probably just to take a break. So at least, yeah, because my rule of thumb is when I'm driving to Orlando, I usually I get half a tank. I'm pulling over because I don't want to get anywhere near E. And that's usually that's not quite 1,000 miles. So,
but you know what? Being a truck driver, and this is usually my secret, what I would do is I would leave before crack of dawn, because he can get 15 hours in with daylight hours.
Mm-hmm.
So that would be the easiest way to do it, as opposed to trying to drive through the night. You know.
Oh, check your inbox tomorrow. Thanks, Bob. Oh, he's gonna go back. See, he's gonna go back and watch what he missed. See, I love that. And he's trying to figure out something for Sunday.
Yes.
All right. And he's in Pennsylvania, so he's trying to come down.
It's really in Baltimore County, but he's on the Pennsylvania side.
It's about because I know every time
about 30 minutes.
He tried to roll, and I have to tell you about are you an actress, Bonnie? Any chance?
Hi.
Are you interested in doing any acting? You. Hello?
Crickets, Shirley, crickets.
None. I mean, legit, nothing crazy, but something that could, at least make it on Tubi. No interest? No, what happened was I met Bob and Wink and Johnny. They were doing this project called the Baltimore Bomb. It's an interesting story that they wrote in reference to a vigilante. Yeah, a vigilante in Baltimore. Kind of think Batman or whatever. But anyway, they were looking for actors, so that's how I met them. I got in. They were putting together this movie, and the original plan was to do a 6-part thing, try to get it on Netflix, and we filmed the first part, but it ended up not being done on a high def camera that could be streamed. The film's on high def, so they're redoing it. So anyway, but they do all kinds of other stuff, and every now and then they're looking for actors and stuff to do stuff. So I'm already and Rock just refused to be in it because I wanted to. I'm a detective in the Baltimore Bomb, and I would love to for Rock to be some type of criminal so I could pop him one time, arrest him or shoot him, something, anything, beat him up, anything. Because my plan is hopefully my character will make it all the way to the end, but I definitely make it in the first part. But Rock, since he don't really want to be in it, he can just, he can get on his motorcycle and I can run him over something. But anyway, just curious because we filmed some of the stuff over in the Dundalk area. So. Now I know we don't want to get too close to Turner Station where we really need detectives. Oh, and Bob says, huh? Bob was the chief of police, and Bob is corrupt too, by the way.
Yeah, he is.
So here's a funny part. One of my scenes. I talked about Bob. I didn't realize it was Bob. I talked about 2 people who were shady and who we need to look for. I didn't realize. I didn't know Bob's character's name because my character is actually my name. So I mentioned the name. I had no idea it was Bob, and then Johnny told me later. I would have put a little more emphasis on the corruption had I known it was Bob. I had no idea. I'd have worked on that part a little longer. But I'll post it on. I think I shared it, so I'll share the link to it so you can watch it. It was interesting work, and for the first thing we did, it was pretty cool. So now we've got a little experience, and Bob has been in a lot of stuff. So Bob is a pro. He's a pro at acting. He's been in what's the name of that video where you were in the mansion? It was a rap video, and Bob was like the butler. Please tell me the name of that artist, because my son knew exactly who he was. Well, he was in that, but I can't remember the song. But hopefully he'll post that in there. But we keep you on here, Tina. But we will look for you throughout the week and whatever. Maybe we'll see you at Hillsmere at the restaurant. But if not,
yes, can you come out tomorrow, Tina?
Let me you know, I'm only over 50, so let me see if I need permission to come out tomorrow.
5707, Tina. You come out tomorrow, your first Bel Air Road. You come out tomorrow, your first drink is on me.
You might have 5 straws in it, though. Oh, Bob, wait a minute, real quick. Bob said, Bob, did you see my practice scene for the Baltimore Vice? Let me know if you saw that.
Oh, he was in Rowdy Rebel video.
Yes.
Wow.
He was a butler. You gotta pull that up on YouTube.
That's a hot video.
Yeah. So
yeah, that's a good credit, Bob.
Yeah. He said they call. You gotta hear him tell that story. We'll get him to call in and tell that story.
Yeah. Again, I be doing so much stuff in the daytime.
Hey, Bob.
Bel Air Road. It's called the Hills here.
Right next to a 7-Eleven. That's what I look for.
Yeah.
What was that? Downers on the other side?
There's an awesome DJ there. The DJ be cranking them on.
DJ is wild as hell. Unless he got some food. Other than that, he's similar to the dude that's sitting here. He wagging. Wait a minute. Tomorrow is karaoke.
Sing along karaoke.
Sing along. He all right. I ain't gonna tell that lie. He all right. If
6 to 10.
Oh, 6 to 10?
Yes.
Yeah. Hopefully I can make it by 7. Try to get there by 7:30.
Right. Being real.
I tell you what, I will buy your second one.
You sit there looking at you looking at me with a drink.
I will buy the second one. Now, if you drink a second one before I get there, then I don't have to buy you. You already had your second. Can't buy the third. It's got to be the second one.
My Maryland Blaze people folks are coming too, right?
Yes. They're coming out tomorrow also.
All right, we want you and bring if y'all have your what's that, the QR code? Yeah. Bring all that because we're gonna try to get y'all more donations while you're there.
I'm sorry. Can go ahead and make the QR code for the GoFundMe and stuff.
Yep. Yeah. Bring a bucket. Bring whatever y'all got. That's what they have with the squeegee boys.
Yeah. It's grown folk day. That's the reason why we're telling y'all to come there.
Home.
Yes. But no, we're not saying grown folk. You know, grown folk know how to support.
I know.
Yes. Leave the babies at home.
Hey, Bob, yeah. I would check myself on that one. And look on Derek had shared it. Derek had shared that thing, and I'll try to I get to beat up Johnny in that one. So I throw the first punch on Johnny, and then somebody throws, and Jim is in there. Jim Mills is in there. Okay. But he said I'm sounding like you, so I know I got to change. I got to change my ways. I can't go in there, bro. Can't do it. Can't.
Bye, Tina. We see you tomorrow.
Cool.
All right, bye-bye.
All right. And we gone. We on. All right, Bob.
It goes to the scene. Oh, wait a minute, I forgot. I'm supposed to end with some videos. I'm supposed to end it with some kind of picture. Baltimore with my shoes.
Oh, wait a minute. There you go. I'll end it on this.
There y'all go.
You been to Detroit? Wait a minute.